All right, wait, let me wear the headset first as per usual. It's a bit hard to hear. Uh, well, do you want to talk about HLMet a little bit before we start?
Yeah, sure, but
Oh,
that's like next year.
oh, of course, which is precisely my question. Why are we talking about H? Why are you worried about HLMet right now?
Because if I want to take HR math, then I have to get like 70% for A math. That's all.
Right, and even then, I will argue you need to get more. Even then, 70% is a bit too too shaky lah. That's what I feel.
Mm,
I usually ask my students who really wants to go to JC, right? Okay, wants to take to them is H2 math, right? H2 math. You gotta get A1, man. Just to set up the foundation. It's a direct continuation. So A1 in the O-level guys, their case, there will be almost 85%. So I just train them for 85 lah, right? But the point is to set up foundation. The point is not to get the A1. Doesn't matter whether it's A1, A2, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just that if it is 70%, it feels very shaky going into, H2 math or HL math. That's from my point of view, right? Uh, I had an impression that you never have trouble with A math in a way. Is that impression wrong?
mm. Like I'm good at C math, but not A math.
Hmm. Okay. Does it make sense if we talk about why HL math matters instead of the A math first? Like if HL math really matters for you, then maybe then A math has to go up. Maybe. If not, then let's not add additional stress. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, but like I kind of like I check the courses that like
Mm-hmm.
require HR math, and I don't
Yeah.
really like want to do those. So
Tell
I
me,
don't
tell me.
really want to take A math. I mean HR math.
So, so you're talking about the uni courses, right?
Yeah,
At your mom say prefer local uni first. Is that what you're checking? Just want to.
yeah. Like it's
Okay,
mostly
okay,
like engineering, and I'm not really like trying to do that.
okay. Let me confirm one thing. You like physics, but you do not want to do engineering. Let me just confirm that.
I mean, I don't like physics. I'm just okay with it.
Eh. Okay, right. So okay. But I agree that most of the time, those things, the engineering are the ones who, want physics and want higher math if possible. That one is true. That one is true. And you're right. The conclusion is correct based on the requirement, and it makes a lot of sense when you take the course. So your mom mentioned two big stuff, law and medical school. Now, is that what she wants, or is that what you want, or
That's
what's
what
going on
I
here? You want, okay? You tell me more. Law and medical, right? Both are options, correct?
or like business management.
Which is totally, but then again, you will recognize those three things are all you need all A's for NUS. Doesn't matter whether you're IB or JC. JC is the A, B, C, D grade. So you better get very, very, very high grade for those three things. Even though business management is not supposed to be a very academic course, lah, but so many people want to go in, pushes the cutoff point way higher lah than what is actually needed. Right. Again, do you notice the cutoff point for law, medical, and business are basically perfect grades, lah? Basically. So do you know that? It's not the requirement, it's the cutoff, which is the problem right now.
I mean, like, I don't really think there's like a specific cutoff because I know people got like 40 points who still get into like law or business management. So I think it's more of like your score and your portfolio in that. Okay.
The portfolio is definitely correct for law and medical schools. Like business, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, right? For 40 seems a bit pushing it, maybe 42 lah, maybe lah, maybe. For 40 seems to be saying, okay, 40, your portfolio better be very good lah. Something like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Balances out, like it balances out. Maybe 42 with that kind of portfolio, look at 40 with this kind of portfolio. 40 is, I think, really pushing it. But okay, 40 is a minimum. Maybe you can say that. Maybe you can say that. And you're right. For those three courses, HL Math are, I don't think is needed. Right? On the flip side, for medical courses, you need chemistry and bio. There's no other way around.
Yeah.
Those two must be HL. There is also no other way around because they will say either HL Chem and HL Physics or HL Chem and HL Bio. Either way, Chem, right? Either way, Chem. Right. Karis, I can see you. Yeah, just turn on your video and then we'll start. Okay. Then Ria, this surprised me a lot. You're basically saying you would rather take HL Chem than HL Physics in year 5. Is that true?
I mean, it's more needed, I guess.
It's more what? Sorry, it's more what?
It's more needed for like what I want to do.
What you want. Which is correct. You got that one right. You got that one right. Okay. And all other bio-related stuff usually requires chem of some sort lah. Right. Okay. Which is I get that's what you want. So the HL bio is confirmed for you. Is that what you're saying? HL bio, yes.
I think it's more like, I mean, yeah.
Right. I mean, it seems like bio would be the easiest and best choice for you lah for the one of the HL, right? Something like that. Okay, so are you imagining HL Chem, HL Bio, one more HL, up to you, and then SL Math? Is that what you're imagining? Roughly, lah. Roughly like that.
Yeah.
I understand. The other HL, do you have any idea? Just curious.
I wanted to do business management.
Which is fine. Econ is also fine, right? Econs are definitely way more academic than business management, but totally up to you which one. So that's just totally up to you. No problem. Okay. I love econs, but HL are not to be taken lightly. It's all I'm trying to say. Consider your HL well, right? Again, this is the first time I hear you say, oh my goodness, you actually do not want to continue your physics and your math also not really lah. So you're not going to take, HL Bio, HL Chem, and HL Math, for example. Not going to happen, right?
I mean, it might, but I don't, but I'm like more against it.
Well, if you're talking about medical school and all other bio-related stuff, okay, in the university, yes, SL Math is just enough. By bioengineering, and if you don't care, who cares, right? Even chemical engineering does not require too much of a HL, even so. Other engineering, yes, okay, fine. Okay. I think if you understand the consequence and you don't really care about it, it's totally fine, man. Because HL math is another burden if you don't like it. It's burdensome, I can tell you that. I'm just surprised that you prefer to deal with HL Chem over HL math, but I'm very happy if that is what you want. I'm very happy, very happy. Because at least you know that's your choice. Very happy. I get it. Okay. Now, do I get you right? That's what I'm trying to do. Do I get you right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the consequence of that possible choice is that your chem better be good. Then it'll give you confidence. It give you confidence that you will continue the chem and you'll be fine. I can tell you all the sciences are a direct continuation. Your foundation here will matter a lot going into the year 5, something like that. So 70% for chem, I don't think is good enough for that purpose. Maybe higher is better. Maybe 81, 82 is better. Something like that. that also tests whether you actually want medical school or not. That also tests it. Because there's no way you can escape chemistry in medical school. That's just no way. No way. No way. Physics can, no problem. No problem. Simple stuff. Do I get you right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then am I making any sense regarding, chemistry lah right now? That's, I think your goal needs to be 80 plus lah, something like that, to give you the confidence. Then your AMAT can be 70% if that's what you want. No problem. No regrets there.
I mean, it's just
Think
like
about it for
in case I want to switch, like,
switch from what?
I don't know, what if I like change my mind about it? But I
I cannot hear you. Come, your mic. I cannot hear you.
or like I think I'm only considering math, like just in case I change my mind or something.
But we're talking about goals here, If you want to keep your options open, right? Now, what does that mean for your goal? If chemistry is 80 plus, that is meaningful. Does that mean that A math also you want 80 plus?
Not really.
70 plus?
Yeah.
Then it's enough. It's enough. If you end up taking HL math, you'll struggle more. But hey, the chem is covered, One step at a time. One step at a time. 70 plus is still something. It's not nothing. It's still something. A math is hard. It's annoyingly abstract. Very annoying. For people who don't like math, it's very annoying. So 70 plus is fine. There. Can we set it that way? Chemistry 80 plus, A math 70 plus. Then I can help you, because helping you for example, if you want to talk about A math a bit, yeah, maybe. For 70 plus, it's totally different from 80 plus. Same thing with chemistry. For 70 plus and 80 plus, it's just a totally different thing. Even though it's only a 10% difference, it's like totally different. That's all I need to know. If I get you right, then very happy to help you. Okay, whatever you want, just discuss with me. Today, chemistry or math?
I was thinking if we could like make it 1 hour chem and like 30 minutes for math.
Can you try math first? I just want to know what's going on. Can you just try it? Okay?
Wait, should I send
Ask
you
me
like
questions.
my
Yeah.
chem WA?
Yes, regarding the correction, yes. Now I need to attend to Karis. So send me whatever you want. Sorry, Karis. Yeah, we're in the middle of talking about the future, right? Okay. So Karis, again, in general, you don't have to wait for me. You can just show me a question and I already know what you want to do. Do you actually know what you want to do today, Karis?
Should I like just flip through a paper?
Okay, for some reason, the connection is not good. I cannot hear you. Try. What did you say, sir? Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, the connection is very bad. The connection is very bad. Could you turn off your video for? Okay, try again. Sorry, what did you say, guys?
Can I like do a paper and then like when I reach like a hard question like
Yes, of course. Let me confirm a few things. This paper is given by your teacher for practice. Am I correct?
no, it's like a paper from another school.
No problem, no problem. But I have a requirement. You just almost immediately jump to the hard one. Don't bother with the easy one. I don't think you need help for the easy one. Make sense?
Okay.
So you don't waste time on the easy one. How do you know it's a hard one? Very simple. Just start from the section B, right? Question 12 or question 13. That is the minimum you start from. That makes some sense?
Okay.
Okay. Try owning your video again and just put the paper and I should be able to follow you.
Okay.
Right. Okay. If I think a question is too easy for you, I'll just protest lah. Okay. Can you skip this one if you don't object? And then just skip. Right. Hey. All right, Ria. Okay, Ria, you for the chemistry WhatsApp, just send me the yeah, you send me already. So I'm just gonna check it out a little bit. But 20 out of 35. Oh, let me see. Did I ask you to predict? Oh, there you go. 65. Oh, it is not 65, is it? It's not. Almost 65. Almost 65. Almost 60. Okay, 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 okay.
Really
What happened to the red
understand.
question? You got the red. You did the red question wrong. Right. Hmm. Okay. Well, that's surprising.
Like for like 11C, I lost the mark because I wrote higher in reactivity instead of more reactive.
Higher in reactivity series. Right. That's fine. Or more reactive. I think a bit nitpicking, but I think with the series it would have been fine. But just follow more reactive is fine. But again, higher in reactivity series is probably better lah. Oh wow, oh wow. Okay, oh wow. Okay, wow. Oh wow, the other reactivity also wrong. Oh wow. Well, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Oh, come on. The steel one, the rust prevention one, no comment. It's okay. Identify the reduction. Oh, come on. The reducing agent also wrong. No, orange to green also wrong.
Yeah, because my like in my teacher's notes, she wrote green to orange, and she didn't like change it. So I wrote green to orange in my cheat sheet. And even after I sent it to
Come
you to check,
on.
even after
I
I
teach
checked,
you, I teach you who is orange and who is green. Come on. No. Because it can flip one word. It can sometimes it does flip, like, not always. Yeah. You must know who is orange and who is green. I thought in your cheat sheet you wrote CR3 plus is green. No, mate?
yeah, I wrote it down on my cheat sheet wrong because her notes were also wrong.
Hey, yes, no, the standard enthalpy also wrong.
Yeah,
And yeah.
it's
Never
like
mind.
three.
A math first. Never mind. Never mind. A math first. Never mind. Okay. I understand what you went through. Now, still, Ria, let me confirm one thing. No matter what the mistake is this the highest for this year, I suppose? This is around six, whatever. Let's call it 60%. Right? Is this the highest so far?
I mean, it was the only test for this year.
True. As in, do you feel that you improve? Is my question.
Like,
Yeah, because the mistakes are the silly type, not the blank type. It's like you know a lot of things, but you answer very sillily, right? You make silly mistakes. That is a sign of improvement. You cannot make silly mistakes if you don't understand anything. In fact, you understand quite a lot. Sounds weird, but I'm trying to praise you, right? I guess easier to fix than foundational problem. I don't see much foundational problem yet, except for the rate of reaction MCQ question. What the heck? Come on, that's very easy. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm done. Okay, give me a math question. Tell me your A math. Tell me what's going on. Karis, are you stuck? Sorry. Karis, are you stuck?
Yeah.
This one, yeah? You have chosen a difficult question. Good. Okay, Ria, I'm just waiting for your AMAT question in the Jamboard. Yeah. You have trouble this time. Could you just zoom? Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah. Okay, I'll screenshot. Okay, Karis, what I teach you is slow and steady. Read the question and write something useful. That's not working, that's reading. Are you sure you cannot even write anything? You sure about that? Certainly, there's something that you can write, right? So, ya, Richard bisa lihat ya.
Ya, iya.
Lanjut aja kayak kemarin, walaupun aku nggak bisa terlalu komen, tapi pasti aku ngomong kok di Jamboard kalau ada something wrong ya. Kebanyakan lewat Jamboard tapi ya.
Oke, oke.
Kemarin tuh ngomongin pressure itu perlu dimantapkan, perlu dimantapkan.
Oke.
It's very clear that you know a lot of things ya, tapi belum super lah. Oke,
Ya.
start from there. Habis itu ke topik lain yang kamu juga merasa bisa, itu dulu.
Selesai berarti 7.30 ya.
Ya, ya 7.20 lah.
7.20 ya.
Okay, good, Karis, you have something. Okay, good. The big and the small, big, small. Okay, you're putting something, Ria. Put a bit more things. Put a bit more things, not just one, right? Things that you, of course, feel you cannot do. Okay, now I know, oh, you cannot do partial fraction. A bit surprising, but okay. Okay, but I can help you, no
Okay,
problem.
wait, then let me change the question.
Okay, maybe, but the important thing is to ask what you cannot, maybe 2 or 3 questions. Then I roughly know what's going on, I guess. Okay, is there anything else you can write, Karis, beside the 24?
Uh, and I don't know.
Okay, so let me still check the reading part. Okay, now obviously this question looks very new because it's rare. I think I've never seen exactly this question before, but I think I know how to handle it because maybe I just read better. Maybe that's the key here. Now, I want you to focus on a few things in your reading. For example, the difference. The difference between the containers. Would you please state it very clearly to yourself? What is their difference? Last week, the difference between 50 cent and 20 cent is, well, 30 cent, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out that it matters, you know. Do you remember? It matters to realize the difference is 30 cent. Correct?
Yeah.
It matters. It matters. So in this kind of situation, you can remember your experience and say, hey, between 2 different things, maybe the difference is what matters. Maybe. So please state very carefully to yourself, what is the difference between them?
300.
Difference?
300 million.
Yeah. Right. And I write down from you first. Hey, but hey, Alex, if you think it is not important, that's not true. That might be true, they might not. No matter what, that's part of the reading. You should write it down to yourself. The difference is 300 million. Okay. Say clearly to yourself in your reading. Don't think about whether it's important or not. That's not the time right now. Okay, logarithm question. Yeah, okay. Understand. And the super, not super, okay, that thing. Okay, fine. Okay, Ria, I'm going to write something. LD is long division. Now, this is given. This is given in the formula sheet, usually, right? Even this is given. So I don't understand. Help me out, Ria. What is the problem?
Wait, I didn't start it. Wait, I'll just do it then.
Oh, sure, sure. Okay. Then for you, Haris, so maybe there's another thing. Okay, there's another thing. There's another thing that you didn't write anything about. Okay, which is this sentence. I feel that it's an easy sentence, but you didn't write anything about this sentence. Don't write it in connection to your model. That's not what I teach you. I teach you you can write things separately. Don't make the connection right now. It's always problematic if you force it. This sentence, you didn't write anything and it feels important. Could you please write something about it? Okay, the way you do it is totally fine, Ria. Now tell me, again, I'm a bit surprised. What is your problem with partial fraction? Is it like the first step is the problem?
Like sometimes I don't use like the right method, like the comparing coefficient, or like you substitute it and then I make a mistake
Wait,
there.
you're saying that the problem is after this. Here's the problem.
Like
Something like that?
like sometimes, not all the time, but then
Okay.
also like
Okay,
the
fine. Show me
hands
your technique. Right. Show me your technique. Show me your technique. Then show me. At least I understand what's going on. Show me. Okay. You don't have to erase, Haris, but you can erase if you want to. Remember, we're just reading. We are not trying to make connections, right? Okay. Okay. Right. Richard, apakah stuck di soal yang ini? Sorry, aku kayaknya nggak bisa ngikutin soalnya. Ya, coba kasih lihat part 2-nya ya. Mungkin aku nggak bisa ngikutin. Kalau benar, cek the answer key and then move on lah. Soalnya kadang-kadang aku kayak nggak bisa lihat tulisan kamu, jadi aku bingung apa yang terjadi ya. Okay, Haris, you have the 300, but again, this sentence. Now, if you really cannot write something, let me help you, Haris. Can you write something regarding this sentence? You prefer comparing coefficient. Oh, not wrong. It's okay. It's okay. That's yeah. I seldom see people combine. I'm not sure what's the point of combining them. There isn't a
Halo.
point. Ya, Richard gimana?
Ya, kalau yang arrangement of motion and of particles, of molecules of the air itu gimana? Maksudnya
Connectionnya
itu
parah
nanya
banget.
apa?
Sebentar. Connectionnya parah banget. Sebentar. Sorry. Connectionnya parah banget. Sebentar ya.
Oh ya.
Okay, testing. Is it better? Tadi connectionnya parah banget. Richard, can you hear me?
Iya.
Okay. Ya,
Jadi
kenapa tadi?
ini kan nanyain describe the arrangement and motion of the molecules of the air in the cylinder. Itu jawabnya itu gimana? Maksudnya itu nanya apa?
Waduh. Itu memang bukan pressure, itu kinetic particle theory lah. Maksudnya,
Iya,
kamu
ma-
lihat answer key deh. Kamu lihat answer key-nya deh. I'm a bit surprised. I'm a bit surprised. Tapi itu jawaban standar.
jawaban standar. Oke.
So okay, I understand, Ria. I thought you were doing something else. This is equal to 0, and then that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Because I thought you're using part 1. You are not using part 1, right? You're not yet using part 1. Okay, great. Okay. Understand. No, I understand. I get it. I get it.
Kinetic molecule theory of gas.
Ya, itu topik yang lain maksudnya. Jadi lihat aja. So Karis, let me confirm that you are stuck, ya.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me give you a hint. Hey, it's the triangle again. Weird, right? Do you realize that I keep using the triangle for 3 tuition already?
Yeah.
But you don't expect a triangle, and then it's happening. It's happening on the money, it's happening on something else, and now it's happening on this container thing. Now let's see whether the triangle helps you. So I claim that there are 2 triangles, one for the small containers and one for the big containers. I claim actually. This is still part of reading. Can you make your own triangle? Does it make sense here? Can you fill in the triangle? If cannot, of course I'll help you. Okay. Okay, good, Ria. Good. Yeah, can I just confirm you have the answer key?
No.
I see what you mean. But okay. Okay. Now, does the triangle make more sense now? No, same thing. Does the triangle make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Try the triangle, but the important thing is whether it helps you or not. I think last time it helps you think. So again, does the triangle helps you think here? Right? Is it a burden or is it a good thing? Okay, my first time seeing your integration. Wonderful. That's great. Okay. Then let's see how you handle the second one. The second one is harder. Let's see how you handle it. Okay. Does the triangle help you, Haris?
Not really.
Okay. Then small container, big container. Have total, right? Have total, volume of each, and number. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, volume of each is clear like 75 milli, and this is 75 milli, 300. Correct?
Yeah.
By the way, I read the question and I conclude this and this is the same. Now, does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same. And by the way, where does the total volume come from? Of course, the total volume comes from the number of container times the volume of each container. That's just how triangle works, correct?
Yeah.
So the total volume is the same. And then furthermore, the number of container is different, right? It's different by difference. The difference is, I believe, 24. And this is more. This is more. The big one is less. That's fine. This one is more. Now, let me confirm one thing. Is the triangle at least not confusing?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Very good. Now, I know you're good. The moment I say this. Now, if it is not confusing, is it helpful or not?
Yeah.
Give it a try then. Give it a try. See how it helps you. See how it helps. Right? Don't get stuck too long though. If you get stuck too long, please tell me. Richard, the same thing, isn't it? Okay, Ria, I'm totally fine with this one. And agreeably, this is not the hardest partial fraction. Maybe you're having difficulty with the harder one, maybe. I don't know. That's why I'm a bit surprised. Hey, correctly, you can, right? You can.
Yeah, but like they ask like different kind of questions, and it's like
Correct. So later. At least I know where your partial fraction is. It's quite good. Okay, I'll give you a harder one next time. Now, this
wait,
logarithm question, are you stuck?
yeah.
Uh, okay. I'm finding out whether you remember the law. I'm applying one law. Would that be okay? I'm applying one of the laws. Do you know what I'm talking about? The product law, the power law, the power law.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Why do I do that? I'm not really sure. I'm just happy, right? I'm just happy that the inside have no square root. That's all.
Oke,
That's all I'm doing.
kayak gini ya, Ko
Good,
Philip.
Richard. Aduh, blur banget. Connection kamu hari ini jelek banget, soalnya. Blur banget. Nah, coba kamu lihat answer kiri. Tapi aku roughly bisa lihat memang. Kayak volume. Jadi kayak kemarin. Coba kamu
Iya,
lihat dulu.
aku coba pakai formulanya.
Mhm. Mhm. Coba kamu lihat dulu ya. Oke, soalnya agak beda. So, Ria, I challenge you to make 480 into, 3 power something times 4 power something, if that makes some sense. That's possible, right?
Yeah.
Is it possible to do that? Now, you have to do some guesses, lah, but should be easy for you. Haris, are you still stuck?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay. Then, I mean, agreeably, this question is just not easy. Agreeable. So now I'll give you more hints. Now, I believe we're at the working stage. I think if your reading comprehension doesn't reach all this, it's a bit difficult to do. Lah. So now at least I feel we are ready to do. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Um,
Bingungin ini.
Connectionnya parah banget, Richard. Aku nggak tahu kenapa hari ini. Aku bener-bener nggak bisa baca.
Coba tak
Bener-bener
screenshot.
nggak bisa baca. Iya, boleh. Karena bener-bener aku nggak bisa baca.
Mungkin soalnya lampunya mati kan. Mungkin
Mungkin.
kualitasnya kurang bagus. Coba.
Coba. Slightly better, tapi masih blurry.
Bentar ya.
Okay, so I'll do it this way, Haris. Ya. So, volume small, volume big. So this is total volume. I'm doing
Oke.
something different than yours. Okay. I am focusing on the fact that their total volume should be the same.
Ini
Correct?
pakai chamber yang mana? Aku gak kelihatan.
Yang kemarin kayak aku di
36.
sana. Ya, aku
36.
masuk kok. Aku masuk. Ria, are you stuck? Let's check.
Mm, I think I'm trying for it.
Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, do a prime factorization. You'll see,
Oh,
man.
kok Philip udah bisa kelihatan kayaknya. Koneksinya lumayan.
Okay. Okay, tolong di screenshot karena lagi rame.
Ya,
Okay, screenshot jawabanmu dan screenshot. Can you prime factorize with it? Okay, you do that. Okay, good. So, Karis, 24 times 75, is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, this is the same number of container, right? So, number of container. So, how many container? And then, of course, times 75, right? This is number of container. And then times 375,
aku
correct?
Philip, aku ke toilet dulu ya.
Okay. Now, the difference between these two. There is a difference between these two, right?
Yeah.
The difference between these two is basically the number of container times 300. If that makes some sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and the number of container times 300 happens to be the same as 24 times 75. Does that make any sense? That's the most difficult part to understand. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, if you can understand that, maybe you can use something about it. Okay. So let me check now. Yeah, let me just check that is everything okay. 32 times 15, which I think I agree with you, right? Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, they make it very hard for you, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Right. So now I'll show you why it's very hard. So currently 480 is 2 power 5 times 3 times. Oh, no, it's easy. Which is equals to 3, and then times 2 power 4 times 2 times 5. 3 times 4 power 2 times 10. That be okay?
Mm-hmm.
This one is a yes, because that's what we want. This one is also a yes. And this one also a yes. Why is 10 a yes? Why is 10 a yes? Because it's LG. It's LG. So look at this. Power 1, power 2 times 10, right? So LG this half, right? I'm sorry, no need half of it. Is LG that correct? Equals to LG3 plus 2, LG4 plus plus LG10. 10 is not a problem. This is 1. That's why. That's why 10 is not a problem. Do you understand?
Wait, I can't see it. One sec. Mm. Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? This is not an easy question. You have to try. Does it make sense, Karis? Because you got the answer, but does it make sense to you?
Not really.
All right. Now, I won't say it's an easy one, though.
Oke.
Just a minute ya. Oke, Richard, kamu itu bayangin liquid yang keluar. Kamu salah total. Liquidnya nggak keluar sama sekali di sini. Ya,
Oke.
itu kemarin. Itu udah salah total. Nggak bisa. Oke. Ini liquidnya nggak keluar. Pressure everywhere the same. Force is different. Oke. Force-nya less. Wow. Jawaban kamu memang sama sekali salah. Pressure 1 equals to pressure 2. Come on, I don't see you do this at all. I don't see you do this at all. That's not okay.
Oke.
Okay, please do that. Okay, now back to you, Karis. So, do you agree first that the total volume is the same for both?
Yes.
Okay. Do you also agree that this 24 container more, right? 24 more containers more, each 75, thus, how do I say that? This is, this if I cut this away, if I cut away the 25 times 75, I will have a smaller volume of, I'll have a small volume here compared to here. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
But now the number of containers is the same. Now, if I cut away that 24, the number of container will now be the same. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, okay, so that's the first thing. So now that's why I do that. So now that's the same. So then of course, the difference here is the number of containers times 300. Also, obviously that's true. Is that part okay or not okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the hardest part is to realize that this is equal to that. They are equal. That's the hardest part. Is that the part where you have problem? Good start, Richard. Terus compare the A lah, then you have the F.
Okay.
Ria, you forget the half. So there's a half in everything. I just haven't put in the half. Would that make sense? You forgot the half in
But
everything.
if I write log square root, does it need half?
But you didn't write the log square root.
I mean, I
And by
did.
the way, square root 480 is, yeah, you see it, but then you have to write the square root here, lah, but which you didn't.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do that, that's fine. But if you do that, you cannot do the plus, 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 which is very troublesome. I suggest that you don't. You don't. I suggest that you export the half out. I suggest it. If not, you cannot do anything.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Haris, your video is out. Yeah, your video is out.
I need to like change devices.
Sure, sure. No problem.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, you're showing me your skill. Okay, I'll state something very clearly, Ria. The most useful strategy in logarithm is to make the base the same. Usually, that's the most productive one. I don't see you do that. I don't mind what you're doing, but I don't see you make the base the same. It kind of, I guess, worries me a little bit, just a little bit, a little bit. Okay, but what you're doing is fine up to this point. Oke, Richard, aku nggak bisa follow ya. Coba lihat bawah. Oke.
Ya bentar.
Oke, Karis, would you please make it landscape? Thank you. Okay. So Karis, let me confirm that part is still confusing, is it? The fact that these two are equal, that's the part where it is confusing.
Oke, ini COVID.
Uh-oh. Okay, Richard, your conclusion is, I think, still wrong. Yeah? F1 over A1 equals to F2 over A. So F1 is here, F2 is here. Yeah. A1 bigger than A2. Okay, correct? F1, 1 bigger than F2. Keeping it simple. Karis, can I confirm that this part is the part which is the most confusing one? Karis, can you hear me, Karis? Sorry, Karis, can you hear me? Sorry, speak to me, Karis. Can you hear me? Haris, can you hear me? Speak to me, Haris. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, okay. Haris, is this the part that still confuses you, this part? The fact that this is equal to that.
Oh, jadi kalau areanya lebih kecil, force-nya juga lebih kecil.
Iya, kalau kamu ngomong volume, di sini salah. Nggak ada volume yang keluar. Kamu masih maksa ke volume. Maksa banget, padahal nggak ada urusan sama volume sama sekali.
Oke.
Di sini. Di sini kamu maksa loh. Kamu kayak ngopi soal dari yang ngopi jawaban dari yang waktu itu ke sini. Tapi enggak sih situasinya beda.
Since A2 is smaller than A1, hence F nozzle is smaller.
Then, Haris, again, tell me. Haris, communicate with me. Are you still confused with this part?
Yes.
Okay, let me try to explain it more. Okay, let me try to, because that's the important part. I don't think we can escape from that.
Is my audio
Now,
okay?
because I was asking it a few times and it doesn't seem to work. Now it's working, right? So now this is number of container, correct? Number of container, correct? You're saying that the number of container for the small one and the big one, there's a difference that this is 24. Make sense?
Yes.
So basically the number of big container, so we'll call this number big, okay? We'll call this number big. And this is therefore number big and 24, if that makes some sense, correct? Number big and 24.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So now go back to I now introduce to you a different model, right? The different model. The different model matters a lot. The different model says that the different model talks about the total volume. So I have two models, yeah? They are different. So this is okay. And this is now number big, correct? Number big. Number big times 75. Okay, number big times 75. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Okay, and then how about the big one? The big one can be seen as, of course, number big times 375, of course, but it also can be seen as equals to number big times 75 plus number big times 300. It can also be seen like that. Correct?
Yes.
Therefore, I use that to my advantage. Why? Because finally, I realize why I need to do that. Because I realize that this is also number big times 75. They are both the same. So this is number big times 300. In total, of course, this is number big times 370. Okay, all this makes sense?
Yes.
Since this is the same, and therefore this is the same, these two must be the same. It must be the same. It is not meant to be understood. It is meant as a result. Oh my goodness, they are the same. Brilliant. I'm not saying that it's easy to see it, but according to the model, it is the same. That is what I'm trying to say to you. If the model is correct, they are the same.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah. I totally agree with this guy. Yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah, I like this a lot. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this? I don't get what this is. I'm sorry, Ria. Why is this not 16? Why is this not 16 though? Could you tell me that? Why is this not 16?
Because it's times log 3 equals 16 log 3x.
This one I can tell you. This one I can tell you. This is correct. It almost seems like you're doing that. So the 16 should remain. I'm very confused right now. How come the 16 changes?
No, but is this not correct?
Which one? Which one is correct? Sorry, which one?
Like, okay, I don't. Wait, here I wrote 2 log x3 plus 2 log x3 equals 16.
Oh my goodness, I cannot see it. Sorry, sorry.
Oh,
Oh, everything is 2. You're saying that everything is 2. I'm very confused for what you do. Okay, now I'm a bit worried. Now I'm a bit worried because this is considered a standard question. Right? So I'm just going to do it the way I do it in the next page. Right? Okay, Karis, you know that the second part is easy. The second part is the easy one. If you are happy with it, then correct lah. I mean, what else can be? I mean, it's correct. Make sense?
yeah.
The
Wait,
second
but
part is easy. The third part is difficult. Yes, Ria?
why would this be 16 if it's 4 times like 1 here?
I cannot see what you're writing. Though. I'm so sorry. I cannot see what you're. I'm not sure I understand which. There we go. Okay, I gotta explain this to you.
Like it's
Okay, next page,
this,
please.
then it's this.
Next page, next page, next page. First thing first lah. Is this okay first? Haris, sorry, Haris. You didn't draw the model that I use. Chances are you'll be very confused next time. Make sense? You may want to try to draw the model I use because that's how we draw the conclusion. Is it okay first, Ria? This is the basic thing. Okay, if this is okay, then if I add another letter in number in front 8, then this is also 8 lah. Correct? What else can it be? For example, only. My point is, if this is 16 logarithm base 3x, then this is 16 1 over logarithm x3. Your working is not correct. I'm not sure why you think
No,
like
but
that.
I didn't write. No, I think it's because there was like no space, so I did it like that. But it's supposed to be like subsequent steps. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll do my working. Just
Like,
to
can I just like
confirm that.
rewrite it?
Yeah, because we're lacking space, we're sabotaging ourselves.
kg ke gram itu kali 1000 kan?
Yeah. Karis, you're stuck. Yeah, Karis, am I correct? Karis, you're stuck.
Do I move on?
Yes. If you're okay, you move on. You're more. Yeah. Don't wait for me. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I do something a bit different, Ria, and just confirm that we end up with the same thing lah. Do we end up with the same thing? Yeah, I think we end up with the same thing. That's fine. Yeah. So for some reason, though I don't understand your working, you seem to be correct.
No, because I
You seem to be
think
correct.
my working wasn't that clear because there's not enough space. So I will on the next page.
Yeah,
Malah.
maybe. But it's fine. Seems like we're doing the right thing. I just think that my presentation is probably better, if that makes sense. Probably. Oh yeah, you did that. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Totally. Yeah, you need a bracket here.
Wait, can you see if the next question is right? Like, if the steps are right.
See. This thing. Haris, are you thinking or are you stuck?
Yes.
Okay, just a minute there. Okay, got it. Okay, could you move to the right, please? I want to screenshot. Okay, I'm going to make some hint. Would you move on to the next question first, Haris? Yeah, I'm gonna write something first. I think you're stuck quite heavily, so I have to write a few things. Yeah, I'll say that's another difficult question, but probably more doable, Haris.
Kok Philip nggak tolong lihat bentar.
Tolong lihat answer key dulu dong. Tolong answer
Ya
key dulu.
benar ini.
Kalau benar ya benar. Sorry, kenapa?
Oke.
Ada yang masalah? Oke.
Nggak.
Kalau benar benar. Ya, kalau benar benar.
Nggak, tapi yang ini ya, aku mau tanya. Kalau yang kayak gini nih ya, dikonversi. Kan ini mass-nya kg, bukan gram. Tapi di sini tadi tak konversi, tapi salah. Jadi yang
Kenapa
benar
kamu
itu langsung
konversi ya? kg loh.
nggak perlu ya.
Loh, kamu harus tahu SI unit. SI unit itu kg loh. Lihat, 10 G, 10 Newton per kilogram.
Oh iya
Dia
iya.
kasih tahu loh, kenapa kamu konversi.
Aku
Gitu.
kelihatannya G soalnya. Akhirnya gram. Salah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, seems like you understand it well enough, Ria, for foundation. Definitely you understand it well enough. No worries there. No worries there. Stop. 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 You do stop. Wrong. 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 Don't do that. Don't do that. You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, Haris. Okay, Haris, to confirm this one, you're not very stuck, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Hmm. Ini kan pertanyaan moments ya, Ko Philip.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Most definitely. Jadi dia pindah topik. Betul.
Nah, aku lupa
Most
cara
definitely.
ngerjain.
Kalau gitu momen skip
Formula
dulu.
enggak,
Oh.
cuma lupa cara apa itu formulanya. Itu
Oh.
perpendicular distance times apa gitu.
Times force equals to moment.
Oh, oke ya. Moments itu
Okay.
capital letter M ya.
Ya, betul. Oh, come on, Ria, come on. Oh, you still do that mistake. Oh, come on, come on. Just now you did the cancellation mistake. You're gonna tell me, why is the cancellation?
What?
I stopped you from canceling just now. Why is it wrong?
Because it wasn't common with this.
You have to cancel both because
Yeah.
minus. Can you? Okay, you know that. Then you make another mistake. Also a very normal careless mistake, but not acceptable. No, this one I'm a bit unhappy. Find your mistake. If cannot, I'll tell you lah. But it's a very careless mistake. Now, Haris, I can give you the answer for the previous one. When you're ready, you just tell me. Yeah, I'll go there. Yeah, it's a very careless mistake here. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. If that is your mistake, that's normal for most people. But it's silly lah. I mean, it loses a lot of marks. It loses a lot of marks. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Looks good, Haris. It does look good. Yeah, it does look good. That one I can tell. This one you seem to be okay. Now, when you're ready, we move on to the previous question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, can I confirm first? Very blurry. Is this 18? In the Jamboard, yeah? Jamboard page 11. Aris, Jamboard page 11.
Oh yeah, it's Ethan.
Okay, Ethan, yeah. So you can find this guy, which is 8, 19, 18, 60, 62 lah. Now, is this okay so far so good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, okay, I don't think you need to simplify it. So, why is this important? That's the question, is it? Why is it important? Yeah. Would that be okay? This is the part where you fold. Correct, correct. You fold that. That's the folding. That makes sense? From X to X.
Yeah.
Therefore, these two things are the same. This is the same as that one. Correct, correct.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a try. Folding always have two equal angles. Maybe you forget that. Maybe. I'm guessing you forget that. No. No, you did another careless mistake. No, 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 yeah, no, 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 no. Don't give me that. You get another careless mistake. No, 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 no. Come on. Your concepts are all correct. Then you make careless mistake. No, 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 no. Don't give me that. This is 4 marks. Find your careless mistake. No, yeah, no, no, cannot. Yeah, it is a careless mistake. Confirm. Okay, you're okay, Haris. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing a fold has, equal angles. That's all.
Okay.
Did your teacher teach you that the folding has two equal angles?
Yeah.
Okay, just remember that and you should be fine. Okay, this shouldn't be considered too hard. Okay, feel free to continue. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. That was scary. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess what you're doing is correct, so that's good. Okay, you want to calculate the x, you just want to calculate this guy. I mean, just calculate this guy separately, right? You're rewriting too much. Okay, Ria, you're rewriting too much. So just when x equals to half, well, what is the gradient of the normal? Just write. If you rewrite too much, you're wasting time and you may introduce errors. Don't rewrite too much things. It's a useless thing. It's actually a bad thing. Just work it out first. Work it out. Work it out, and then you'll get a nice number, hopefully, and then that's a happy thing, right? It's a happy thing. Richard, okay, yeah? Yeah, yeah. Haris, I help me zoom in a little bit. I think it's too blurred. Then I can screenshot that. Yeah, you can press the calculator. Oh, it's not a very nice number. Okay. But hopefully that's correct, and I guess that's the answer. Hopefully that's correct. I do wish you have an answer, Kiro. I do wish.
Wait, but I feel like over here I should have done something to like get this, you know.
Not always, not always. It depends on how well you can simplify the top one. So the question is more like you should have pressed this in the calculator to tell you immediately whether you can do something. Does that make any sense to you? Right? The calculator can tell you whether it's simplified or not. It's simplifiable, sorry. Don't waste time using, manual calculation. No.
Wait, I know why it's not a nice number, because it's x equals negative 1/2. Wait.
And you put in something wrong.
No, wait, because you wrote when x equals negative half, but
Okay. Karis, could you please zoom in? You cannot zoom in a little bit, as I said. Your phone cannot zoom in, is it?
yes.
Oh, okay. And I cannot screenshot. So, okay, I'll try. I got it. Thank you very much. I got it. Thank you very much. Okay. Haris, can I confirm, are you stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, again, reading, yeah, not working, yeah. So I see that you're reading something. I like it a lot. So let's see, yeah. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This part is totally wrong. Now, this part is totally wrong. Remember, it's money, right? Remember, Haris, it's money now. Money, you need triangles. Now, I haven't seen you take initiative and use triangles. It may be because you're uncomfortable with it, but I can tell you it's messing up with your reading and your working totally. Since you're not comfortable with the triangle, you are lacking something very important. You probably need to think in terms of triangle already. I think this seems to be a very consistent problem, right? Maybe the solution is just like that. I think you have to, oh, very nice, Ria. I like that. Thank you very much. Ria, can I confirm that's already 1 over or not? Is that already a 1 over thingy? Oh,
Wait.
okay. Then
No.
I see your AMAT problem. I can see your AMAT problem. Right.
Aku Philip.
Gimana? Aku nggak bisa lihat gambarnya, cuma it makes some sense ya. It makes some sense.
Gambarnya di sini.
Mana plank of wood-nya, sorry. Mana plank of wood?
Nggak, ini di sini. Ini jawabannya cuma and push along a wide plank of wood,
Correct.
prevents the
Okay,
wheelbarrow
ajar
from
ya.
sinking into the mud. Kan soalnya area apa itu area is indirectly proportional to pressure, jadi areanya lebih besar, pressure-nya lebih dikit.
Your sentencing is good. The more I say more bigger area, it has to be bigger area, less pressure.
Okay.
Tapi the moment I see that, you must be correct.
Okay.
Okay, Haris, I want you to draw that, and I want you to think about the triangle and what is inside the triangle. The triangle can be bigger also, no problem.
Philip, aku perlu
Okay.
bantuan yang bertanya yang ini.
Benar. You're absolutely right. Okay, Ria, so far so good lah ya. Okay, I can see why you are not getting more than 70%, but your concepts are in general rather strong. Okay, it just feels like Richard, yeah. It just feels like Ria that you are super rushed when doing A math. It's not something I observe in chemistry lah, right? But it feels super rush. No, I'm not rushing you, right, Ria? Let me just confirm that it's not me who is rushing you. Correct or not?
No.
Okay, I can see why you have some problem, but it's not a foundational problem lah. It's something else. Something else. Right? Remember, apa namanya, Richard, in liquid, pressure equals to pressure. So far, so good. Lalu, pressure yang ini ada formula spesial lah. Rho G H. Right? Rho G H. Ya. Rho 1.
Rho itu density kan?
Yeah, density. Density, G is the same, so it doesn't matter. And then H is
Density.
different. H1, H2.
Density 1.
Wait, do we still have time to like talk about chem?
Maybe no, we can. If you're happy with this, I already know a few problems about your A math. I'm happy to talk about chem right now. I'm happy. Right, we have. Let's make the best of it. So Karis, I see that you have the triangle. I cannot read it. That's part of the problem. Could you tell me the content of the triangle, please? The top one will be total
Cost.
what? Total cost, good. Total cost. And then on the bottom left,
Number of bags, dresses.
number of bags. And this one will say number of dress lah. There are two triangles, correct? Number of dress.
Yeah.
And then this one is dollar for each, correct? Dollar for each.
Yeah.
Can you tell that this always happens in the question you have trouble with? Previously, same thing, what?
Yeah.
And the way they make it very difficult is that there are actually even two triangles, the back and the dress. There are two triangles.
Yeah.
Get used to this. Hopefully, this is the solution for you. Because there is no simpler way to describe this, at least from what I can tell. If you really cannot accept this after a while, I have to make another solution. But for now, draw the two triangles, please. Because there are two triangles.
Tapi ini
Triangles,
nanya
one for back,
mesh
one for
ya,
dress.
Philip.
Kan you punya density, ya kan? You punya density, you punya height, you tinggal punya volume. Do you have volume?
Enggak.
Punya dong, lu punya cross sectional kok.
Cross section, berarti volumenya itu cross sectional kali 15 gitu.
Height. Iya, prism kan? Prism, the bread. Yes,
Okay,
it's a cylinder.
Okay.
Mungkin yang kamu perlu yang ini nanti yang di part 2 lah. Part 2 biasanya.
Ya, tak biarin di sini aja.
Remainder theorem, I'm a bit surprised, but as per usual, Ria, your foundation is strong. As per usual, your foundation seems okay. It's good.
Wait,
Let's
I'm
see
just
what's the
doing it
problem.
for fun because I was waiting to talk about chem.
Just put in the chem stuff lah. No, don't do something you can do. No. I don't want you to do something you can do.
Okay, I wanted
Do
to
something
talk
you
about
can.
like the chem WA.
You want to discuss the WA. I want to discuss the WA.
No, but I don't know
I
why
want.
question 12C is like Like I asked the teacher and then she said that they're not talking about how it's anti-corrosion, but it's written in the question that it's anti-corrosion. I would explain it that way. And it's not just me, it's like a lot of other people also
Okay,
handled it.
okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Wait, yeah. Okay, at least do that first, Haris. Yeah. So I'm putting in 12C. Yeah? Where is 12C? You're very curious about 12C, right? I'm sorry, which one? Ah, there you go. I found 12C. Wait, what? Sorry, can we confirm Surya is the chromium thingy, right? Chromium thingy. Okay. Correct, yeah? Chromium thingy. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I pretend I didn't hear you just now, if I pretend I didn't hear you, I offer my point of view pure first, yeah? Chromium is more reactive than iron. That was the conclusion from part 1. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Am I correct? Yes, yeah? Yes, yeah. Chromium is. And let me pretend that that's all I know. I know more, but let me pretend that's all I know. So it's very obvious. This is sacrificial protection. It's like magnesium with steel. Sacrificial protection. Zinc with steel. Chromium with steel. Everybody is more reactive than Fe. So it can protect Fe. Sacrificial protection. Make sense? That should be very obvious from the hint the teacher, the question gave.
But it also says anti-corrosion. So like
If you're talking about knowledges outside the syllabus, I would prefer not to say that. And the way you say is also wrong. But why? This is knowledge outside the syllabus. It's very risky to answer it outside the syllabus. It's more safer to answer it inside the syllabus, which is what I did just now. Sacrificial protection. Electroplating. Makes sense. I'm taking the safe route. I'm teaching you the safe route, basically. Can't argue that much, even though you may want a different kind of answer, but you are taking bigger risk with your method. Make sense? You do not know whether chromium forms an anti-corrosion thing. Aluminium does that. Chromium may or may not do that. But chromium is clearly going to be sacrificial, safer.
Oh.
That's my argument right now. That's my argument. I hope that makes sense. It's a safer route, especially when dealing with something outside the syllabus. Always take something safer. So Haris, this triangle, again, I take it, yeah, I take it that you are still uncomfortable. Correct, right, Haris?
yeah.
But this triangle might solve our problem again. Might, yeah. So let's see. Let's see. See, yeah. Now, the for unit 1, tell me, yeah, the for unit 1 affects the total cost, the dollar each, or the number of bag.
Philip.
Mhm.
Ini kenapa kok yang ini kg? Kalau di answer key-nya kg.
Jangan. He say G. Answer key wrong. Simple. Wong dia mintanya G kok.
Ya, jawabannya di answer key-nya 54 kg.
Ya, karena kamu jawabannya 54 kg, kamu nggak convert ke G. That's the problem. You pikir 54 tuh G. 54 kg loh. Harus di-convert ke G.
Tapi dapat kg dari mana?
Oke, aku cek sekali lagi. Aku cek sekali lagi ya. Just to make sure that benar-benar bukan. Aku cek nanti ya.
Oke.
Okay, Karis, one more time. The 4 unit, 1 unit thingy, who is it affecting?
Number of items.
Right. So I'll put here 4 unit and 1 unit. Again, in the triangle. Make sense? This is why your original model is wrong. Your original model combines the total cost with the number of bags. You cannot combine two different sections in one model. Maybe I'll put it that way. If you do that, it is guaranteed that something is going to be wrong if you don't combine properly like this. If that makes some sense. At the very least, if you want to combine, you have to combine it like this. It's a bit risky lah. Times dollar, dollar back. This one is 1 unit times dollar dress, but I doubt it's very helpful. I doubt that this is helpful. This is a better way of combining, and yet again, I doubt it is helpful. However, I will try to pursue that. But the way you do it is wrong. Does it make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, they never make it easy, but again, they tell you the difference. And do you notice that the difference always matters? You notice that, right? The difference always matters.
Yeah.
That means this is 1 unit times dollar bag plus 1 unit times $15. Does that make any sense? Because bag plus 15 equals to dress.
Ini gimana ini Ko Philip?
Nanti aku jawab ya. Sorry ya, nanti aku
Oh
jawab
ya.
ya. Ya, WhatsApp aja.
Oh ya,
Dan
berarti
lanjutin aja.
lanjutin
Lanjut
aja.
aja. Ya, lanjut aja. At least aku cek dulu semua. It looks totally fine, Ria. It is true. Your foundation is strong, isn't it?
I don't know how to do the third part.
Always the last one, isn't it? Always the last one. Okay. Origin, whatever. Karis, are you okay with
Oh.
what I wrote? Karis?
Yeah.
That is how I use the difference because I know the difference matters. I know that. I'm very consistent in trying to use it. Right? So Ria, let's see whether you set it up correctly. No. No, don't set it up this way. No, don't set it up this way. Let me show you. I think you have a general idea, right? X cubed plus 5x squared plus what's the b? The b is 1x minus 2, right? So versus the original. Currently, I am doing something versus the original, okay? Currently, I'm doing a comparison. And I notice that we are in a very good spot, right? Minus 2 with 2. Wait, what's going on here? Wait. Oh, I don't like. Oh, goodness me. Oh, wow. He's scary, man. He's scary. Wow. One of the scarier ones. 2 and 2, but this is one of the scarier ones, right? People may miss this a lot. Yeah. Do you understand my comparison right now?
Yeah.
I conclude one, no, I conclude that Wait, let me think for a while. No, no. Wait. Oh, this is one of the scarier ones. Okay. Karis, are you still stuck? You're still stuck, is it?
Yeah.
You're still not drawing the model also. I sense a lot of discomfort, but you gotta draw my model. You cannot not draw the model also, right? The model is probably also the right combo here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a dot. Oh, this is so scary, right? Divided by y cube, right?
Oh,
Is it okay first? Is it okay first? Yeah.
Mm,
My dot, yeah. My dot is like. Is this okay? Yeah?
oh Philip, kalau gram ke kilogram itu kan dibagi 1000 kan?
Betul, betul. Is this okay? Yeah?
okay, I don't get it.
No. The dot, you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
And then I versus the original, right? And the reason is because I can now conclude x cubed equals to 1 over y cubed. Therefore, x equals to 1 over y. I need that conclusion. I need that conclusion very clearly. That's my point. Once that happens, the answer is done.
Wait, I don't get the 1 over y.
Okay, let's solve this. So, Karis, I understand that this is a lot of problem here. Okay, the problem is the same. I know what to talk about next time already. We'll call it a day, and then next week we'll immediately talk about the triangle and the model. I think we gotta deal with this. I know already. Okay, Haris, as you can tell, the problem always goes this kind of thing, correct?
Yeah.
Glad that we found the problem today. We just stop first. You're still not comfortable. Next week, we'll start immediately. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good job for today. It's very slow today, but that's the benefit. Look, we know this is definitely have to be dealt with. Okay? Next week, yeah. All right. See you then. Now, Ria, very quickly, yeah. The reason why I divide by y cube in order to have a better comparison. Now I have a good comparison. Can you at least agree with me on that?
Yeah.
In this comparison, it is very easy to draw the conclusion that x equals to 1 over y, which is it is very easy to draw that conclusion. Would that make some sense?
I still don't get how you got 1 over y.
One more time. It's from the dot. You're thinking too hard away. It is from the dot. My dot is divided by y cube. I decided to do that. Y cube divided by y cube is gone. Y squared divided by y cube is 1 over y. This one, 1 over y squared, this one over y cube. The dot. I'm sorry, you don't know what's dot. I've never taught you dot, isn't it? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness me. Dot is whatever you do to the left, you do to the right. You know, the basic principle of equation. Whatever you do at the left, you must do at the right. Has your teacher teach you like that?
Yes.
Then I did that. I divide y cube in the left and I divide the y cube on the right. The right doesn't matter because it's 0. That's what I did. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Then I can do the comparison. Oke, Richard, soalnya tambah susah. Minggu depan lanjut deh ya. Sekarang dia gabungin sama momen. Crazy.
Iya, ini aku ini cuma bingung ini loh. Ini kan pakai gram semua. Terus jawabannya kok kg jadi?
Udah, nanti aku liatin deh. Bener, kayak ada masalah. Ya, nanti aku
Oke,
liatin deh.
oke.
Ya, sorry ya. Hari ini bukan, you know lah. Jadi
Ya, nggak apa-apa
gara-gara
lah.
Selasa, jadi agak berat nih, agak berat.
Ya, nggak
Oke,
apa-apa.
Selasa depan ya. Oke,
Ya,
lanjut.
oke.
Yuk.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oke, oke. Sorry ya, Stephanie. A little bit more ya.
Hi, Joe.
Ya, Stephanie. Oke, just
Uh,
a minute. Jadi, Ria.
I cannot join. For some reason, I cannot join the Zoom use on my computer.
Right. Just a minute. Sorry, give me one moment. Okay. So,
No, like
Ria.
I tried joining, then they say it's like I don't know, maybe my internet connection is or something. But I cannot join the Zoom using computer.
Okay, we'll
So I
handle
can
it
only
later.
do
Huh?
that phone.
No problem. For now, it's okay. For now, it's okay.
Okay, I took pictures of the questions. You received it, right?
I will put it in. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. Let me just finish this last one. Okay, just a minute. Okay, Ria, the door is fine. I'm sorry, the door. Yeah, okay. So the division of y cube is fine. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
The result of that division is for me to compare nicely between this guy and this guy. That's my original that has always been my intention. I want to make a comparable thing. Now, do they look comparable?
Yeah.
If they look comparable, it means we can draw a conclusion. That's the best way to present in this kind of question. Because I can compare, I can draw certain comparison. And this is the comparison that I found. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Since this is the conclusion that I found, therefore, if you want y, remember x is -1, -2.5, correct? Immediately, 1 over y equals to -1, -2.5. And then immediately, y is -1, -half, plus 2. Done. Do you understand all this?
Yeah.
Though this is the most difficult part of the question, it is also surprisingly standard. Compare, answer. Compare, answer. The difficulty is in the comparing part. Once you get the comparison, it's very easy. I'll teach you more regarding the comparison by simply showing you more practices next time. You're right. If this is the hardest part, yes, it is the hardest part. We know.
Okay.
This is one of the scarier comparisons also. This feels a bit scary. Okay, Ria, I'm pretty sure I have a good grasp of your email. Pretty sure. We can talk about it more. Can you get 70%? How to get 70%? How to get more than 70%? We can talk about it next. Definitely.
Yeah, but I still want to
Okay.
like focus on care.
I think you should do that. Feels about the right thing. That's fine. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you next time. Still, congratulations on your chemistry. Yeah? For all the silly mistakes, where they are silly mistakes, that's something good. I'll put it there. Okay. Okay. Ria is not silly, so we have good hope here. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Stephanie and Abigail, so sorry for the delay. Yeah, there's a lot of things happened just now, so I'm a bit delayed. Right, Abigail, I'm here entering the Abigail Physics Jamboard.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in. Right, and then for Stephanie, we are still using the last one, is it?
Sorry.
Are we using the previous Jamboard? Okay, we could.
I-
Yeah, we
I
could. Yeah.
so. I
Yeah,
think
we
so.
could. Okay, so in your laptop, don't worry about the Zoom. If you have the Jamboard, that's fine. The Zoom
Okay.
is, well, less important. Less important. Let's just
Yeah, I start my questions first. I just want to practice.
Sure.
Today I want to practice sine rule and cosine rule.
That's fine. Let me confirm this is still exam preparation, right?
Yes, still exam
Okay.
preparation. Because my
Understand.
exams
Then-
next week.
Yeah.
Like next week.
So is this the last week before the last tuition before exam?
I think maybe.
Then your practices.
I also don't know that, but maybe this could be our last lesson before
Okay.
WA.
Okay, your practices are warm-ups. I want you to increase the difficulty very quickly. The one I'm seeing are really just warm-ups, not exam level. Okay, you
Yeah.
can warm up, but don't stay here too long. Okay, useless. Useless.
Okay,
After a
okay.
while, after a while. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Abigail. Okay, good. Okay, Abigail, I am seeing the question. You already put it in, right? Understand? Right. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. Okay. So, is page 12 what you want to talk about?
Yes.
Okay. Just a minute. So, Stephanie, your because you cannot see your own camera, right? I need your camera to move towards you because I can only see half of what you're working. I'm seeing your table instead of your book. That's not useful. Okay, yeah, move it down a bit more, if possible, even closer, if possible. If it is not,
mean
then
like
I
move-
understand.
You mean like move this down?
Not down, but towards you, because I'm only seeing your table instead of the book. Yeah, if the book moves up, it helps, but you may not be comfortable with it. That's why I say instead of moving the book up, maybe you move the phone towards you, something. This is good for me. This is good for me. Is it
Okay.
good for you? Okay,
Uh,
okay, let's continue. All right, let's continue then. Okay, see, the moment you write, you pull the book down. You must understand pushing the book up doesn't help. You cannot push the book up. You will always push it down because that's your natural position. You must adjust your phone instead. Is it possible to adjust the phone towards you? Don't adjust the book. It doesn't work. Yeah. Then you don't have to adjust your book, which is a good thing. Okay, continue.
Okay.
Okay, now, Abigail, tell me, what is your problem?
I don't know how to like explain.
For example, part A1, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I need to explain the meaning of work first. At this point, I will ask you something about physics before I explain. Do you keep notes? As in, do you make your own notes for, any subject, including physics?
Yes.
Then I'll see your note after I explain, okay? I want to know what you usually do, not what you do because I asked you to do, but what you usually do, okay? After I explain. Okay, so all I'm doing is explain work, not the question. What is work according to physics, okay? Work according to you is very simple. Work according to you is effort. Do I put in the effort or not? Does that make any sense? That's what we mean.
Yes.
Work according to physics is a bit different. There lies the problem. Now, I want you to do something. I want you to do something for me in your room. I want you to stand up and push the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, push the wall. Like put in a lot of effort into pushing the wall.
Yes.
Okay. How does it feel when you're pushing the wall?
Nothing happens.
Correct, which is not a nice feeling. Why the heck am I doing this, right? Okay. Why am I putting effort into something that has no result? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. You will consider that a lot of work, but for nothing. Correct? A lot of work for nothing.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to do this kind of work. I'm putting effort. I'm sweating here. Okay. What for? Now, physics see work a bit differently. Physics see the result. Physics don't care about your effort. He doesn't consider that work. He considers the result to be work. So he will say, oh, your work is 0. And then in the back of your mind, you'll ask, what do you mean? I put in a lot of effort. What? Yeah, but your result, your movement is 0. So your work is 0. To physics, work is deeply tied with movement instead of the effort. Okay, if you put in effort, and then no distance is moved, there is no work according to the physics. To us, there is a lot of work, but just no result.
Okay.
Clear about the difference between the way we see work and the way physics see work.
Yes.
Okay, one more time. I want you to, is there something light on your table?
Yeah.
Can you push that something light across your table using your one finger on it? Can you do that? Just push it across your table. But one
Yes.
finger. Have you pushed that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, according to you, is that a lot of work?
No.
No, there is very little effort. You're correct. Normal people will say that. I would say that. According to physics, there is a lot of work done. Why?
Because the object moves.
A lot. Hence, the definition of work in physics is different from us. The definition is the amount of force times the amount of movement done. Keeping it simple first. Okay? The force may be small. I agree that the force is small, but the movement is a lot. What? Then there might be quite a lot of work being done here. Okay, that is the first definition of work in physics, which is different from us. You must understand that so that you're not confused. Okay. One more time to summarize everything. Work in physics is not effort. According to us, work is the result of the effort. Okay, this is all informal way of defining. Now, if you understand that, what do you think? That doesn't seem to exist in any worksheet. I've never seen a teacher explain that. I've never seen a teacher compare that and try to clear the misunderstanding. Okay, am I correct? I don't think your teacher does that.
Yeah.
I think that's very important because we use our mind in order to process a question. If there is a confusion behind, it's very dangerous, right? Kind of just confuses us. Is that something you normally will write some note on?
No.
You, not me. No. Now, if you don't write that down, that's normal to you, right? Normal is fine. I understand. Would you forget that 1 week from now?
No.
Okay, let me test one more time. What I told you just now, some people will call that, why bother? Okay, it doesn't matter. And that's fair. Some people will say, oh, this is significant. It's helping me out. Okay, which one is it for you? Is it significant or is it not very helpful?
I mean, I already knew what the definition of work was. It's just
And then, therefore, why do you have trouble with the explanation? Because what I told you is more than enough for the explanation.
yeah. What is a press up though?
I'm sorry, what's the what? What's the what? What's the what? Sorry, what's the press what?
Press up.
Oh, what's a press up? Oh, goodness me, you could have just asked me what's a press up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he uses the word press up. I think it simply means push up. The way I see it, the student is doing push up. Seems about right. Do you know what's a push up?
Yes.
Then a press up, I think here means a push up. Now, that's a fair question. You could have just asked that immediately. Now, because of that, could you answer A1? Stephanie, would you again either move the book up or you know what? So you know what? Because your writing is very big, then I would say maybe you push your handphone up. That's also another solution. Push the handphone up. I can see more. There you go. Okay, okay. A bit more, a bit more. You can still push a bit. It's also another solution. Okay. Okay. More. Go up, go up, go up. Up. Yeah, up. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Okay. We'll stop there. It's a bit slanted. Make it nice. It's a bit slanted. Okay, nice. Okay, this I can see even more. Okay, I understand.
Mm.
Okay. You're doing quickly, I don't mind, but these are basic stuff. Finish it and move on. Finish it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's a very nice start, Abigail. It's a nice start. You mentioned positions. I liked it a lot. I like it a lot. In fact, the left page, Stephanie, left page part 3, that's a rather exam level question. That if you can do that, I'm happy. If you cannot, better practice that. Part 3. Just
Oh, you
part
mean
3 with the
you mean this
drawing.
one?
Yeah, but part 3 only. Part 3 is enough. The rest
Oh.
are easy. Part 3 give you a drawing, use the drawing and practice that. That's more useful than what you're doing right. It feels like that. It feels like that too. Can you do
Okay.
that without looking at the answer key? Try, yeah? Try.
But then this is a work example, eh?
I know, I understand. I understand. Just cover the work example. The question is part 3, and then just see the question in part 3. Just cover the work
Okay.
example. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Abigail, I like the fact that you mentioned the change in position. You are totally correct. Okay. However, in physics, work has 2 components, right? The effort and the change in position. So to be complete, you mention the change in position and also whether he is doing some sort of force. If that makes some sense.
Yeah.
So please state if he is exerting force and then happy already. When the boy, yes. When the boy. Okay, maybe use another paper, Stephanie. Just cover the working and then you try to do. Saying pushes means force. I like it a lot. Yeah. In fact, you're using very fancy words from physics. I'm very happy. So far, I'm very happy, Abigail. It looks good. It looks good. Now, state the energy the student use. Yeah, totally great. Totally correct. Stephanie, let me confirm that you're not stuck in part 3. Let me just confirm.
I'm not stuck.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, just to confirm. Sure. Abigail, are you okay with moment? They're combining 2 things.
I'm
That's
not too sure what moment is.
Okay. All right. Okay. So for moment,
Yes.
moment is not, it's not a very nice word. It's very confusing. Moment doesn't tell you anything. What the heck is moment? It doesn't mean time, right? It doesn't mean a certain, it doesn't mean what we usually use it for. Like, it doesn't mean time. It doesn't mean a certain period. It doesn't mean that. Right? So it's very confusing. That's why some teachers substitute moment with the other phrase, which is easier to understand. Moment in physics means turning effect. Or just turn, or just turning. Okay, now think about this. I'm changing the question. Calculate the turning effect of the weight of the student about his toes. Does that make it, is that helpful? Is that enough? Is that still confusing?
Still confusing.
But at least you're no longer confused about turning effect, correct? Okay, the
Yes.
question clearly is asking something. Maybe the confusing is this. What the heck is turning? The student doesn't seem to be turning what? Is that the confusion?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, I would like to challenge that assumption by saying that the student did turn. Now, let me clarify what turning can mean full turn. Turning can simply mean turn a little bit. It's also considered turn. It's not one full turn. It's a small turn. It's turning. So far, so good. As long as there's a small turn, it is turning. The student is not turning in the full sentence. That's why let's see whether it is turning in a small sentence. Okay. The word about his toes indicate that he's telling you the pivot. So I'm going to ask you about pivot first. What do you understand about pivot?
I know it's like
Again, your understanding. What do you mean? What do you think it means? Okay, pivot. Okay, good. Good, Stephanie, good. Again, what do you think? I don't want definitions. Not very helpful.
I don't know. It's like
Okay, I'm going to ask you to grab a pen. Done. Okay, put it on the table. Grab a pen, put it on the table. Done.
yeah.
I want you to spin the pen on the table. Do it, please.
Yeah.
Okay, good, Stephanie. Now, when it is spinning, you make an observation, and there's a lot of turn going on. Right? I want you to observe the part of the pen which is not turning. Turn the pen. There is a part of the pen which is not turning. Please observe. Can I confirm that when you turn the pen, part of the pen is not turning? One part.
Yeah.
That part is the part where everybody turns, but he does not turn. Clear? Everybody is turning, he is not turning. That's a point. That is the pivot. That is the pivot. The pivot is when everything else turns, but he is not turning. Put it this way, the pivot is the center of rotation, the center of the turn. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Stephanie, are you stuck?
No, I'm still doing.
Okay. I'm just following. Now, Abigail, the pivot is the most important starting point. Most important. If you do not even know that there is a pivot, or you don't realize that when something turns, there must be a center, and the center does not turn. One more time, when something turns, there is always a center. That should make sense. The center does not turn. Should also make sense based on your experience. That is the starting point in analyzing any turning question. In this question, he basically tells you the pivot about his toes is the way he say about his toes. His toes, he's saying, is not going to turn. The rest of the body is turning. You don't get that part, but he's not lying. He cannot lie also. He's not allowed to lie. First thing first. The second thing is, if he say that's the pivot, then that is the best choice for the pivot. It must be correct. We need to use it. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay, then generally people label the pivot like that or put it a P. The triangle thingy, the triangle indicates that is the center of rotation, put it P, la la la. So far, so good?
Yes.
How do I know that the toes is the pivot? Oh, the question tells me. I follow lah. It's a good thing. Because I don't have to figure it out. It's nice. It's the start. So far, so good?
Yes.
Now I challenge you to imagine that the boy, when doing push-up, is actually doing a turn, a small turn, with this as the center. If this is the center, then he must be turning like that. Correct?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that a push-up is not a push-up, it's a push-turn?
Yes.
And then settle. This question now makes sense. The weight of the student causes a turning effect. Later on, we'll talk about it. But it is true that when the student pushes up or down, he is turning with the pivot on his toes. Okay?
Okay.
Now, he wants you to calculate the turning effect of the weight. Now, let's see. This is the pivot. Let's agree that this weight will turn the student like that. but his hand will turn the student like that. It's a different turning effect.
Yes.
Therefore, his hand is fighting his weight, which makes a lot of sense. That's the point of push-up. You're fighting against your own weight one. Okay?
Mm.
So now, can you already answer the question? Because you should know the formula anyway.
But what about this?
Which one? Okay, now let me ask you, this is the last thing, the hardest thing to accept, but you must understand. Now, let's agree first that the toe also experience some force. Must be. Okay, and the toe can be a bit tired also. The toe is not doing the lifting, okay? But the toe will experience some force. You can agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, now the toe is not turning.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So even though the toe experience a force, it doesn't mean that everything who experience force will turn. It doesn't mean that. For example, in the seesaw, obviously the pivot is experiencing a lot of force. But when the seesaw is turning, even though he experiences forces, that force doesn't cause any turning, just because the force is on the pivot. Any force on the pivot will not contribute to the turn. It just is a force. That needs to make sense instead of memorize. Does it make sense? Tell me.
I
It
understand.
looks good, Stephanie. Good. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Now, you already know everything that you need. By the way, you already know everything that you need. So one more time, the pivot is important. Every other forces will cause some sort of turning effect, except for the force directly on the pivot. It stays as a force without any turning effect. That should answer your question. How about this guy? Well, this guy is there, but not going to contribute to the turning. Now, is that enough for you to do something?
Yes.
That's it. Now, Stephanie, are you stuck or are you doing things? Sorry, because I cannot follow. Are you doing something?
Yeah, I am. I'm still wait. This one I just need to like. Oh, I already know how to do. Wait, I already know how to do.
Okay, good. Because this is exam level, and I'm basically observing your exam preparation. Right? If you're confused here, it's not good.
Mm.
I mean, it feels really correct, look, Abigail. Feels really correct. Stephanie, are you stuck? Seems very good. Seems very good. Seems very good. Okay. Let's just start. Okay. Okay. Then what about the next part? Good BAC should be easy. Okay, this is too easy already. What's going on here? Why is this so easy? Abigail, what's your next question?
This.
Okay, okay. Oh, no. I need to see the top part. I need to see the, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I need to see the top part. I need to see the picture. This is where we need the picture. Okay, so okay, no, I'll just adjust it. Okay, wait, I'll just adjust it for you. Okay, I'll adjust it for you. I'll adjust it for you. Stephanie, are you okay? Because you look very. Okay, Stephanie. Okay. Now show me the pivot, Abigail. Show me the pivot. Okay, good. It's not obvious, man. It's not obvious. It's not obvious that the answer. If it's not obvious, then look at the previous question. The previous question, your F is waist is smaller. See? Smaller, bigger. Correct? Correct.
Yes.
How did that happen? How come a smaller force still allows you to basically push up? You're not pushing up 480, you're pushing up 400. What's going on here? What's going on? Why is this like that?
You're further away from the pivot.
Yeah, that's the standard answer. Okay, now think about this. If your mind cannot accept this, what in the end, hey, how come 400 can lift up 480? In the end, that doesn't make sense. Your answer is correct, but in the end, it doesn't make sense. The answer is very simple because you're not pushing up, you're pushing turn. Because you're turning instead of upping, you can do it with less force. You are not really pushing up, you're pushing turn. The proof is your toe never goes up. Let me put it another way. This is 400, this is 480, and this is your remaining 80. This is the proof that you're not pushing up, you're pushing turn. You don't have to fight 480. If you're pushing up, you really have to provide 480 at least. I hope that makes some sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, isn't that just the same essence as the next question? Isn't it?
I suppose so.
Then please answer it because in the end, it's turning, is not upping, so to say. That's the essence of the answer. Try.
Okay.
Actually,
Yes, Stephanie, I'm following. I am
I
following.
just I finished doing the thing already. Can I go like check?
Oh, of course you can. Yes, you can.
It seems correct, but then it's like there's two answers.
Correct. This question is not nice. Let me explain what's going on, okay? Let me explain. In case
Yeah,
your
but
teacher
actually,
decide to give
why is there two answers though? That's the part I want to ask.
correct, and I should explain to you. This is so troublesome. Why don't you? Okay, I want to explain. So the way you draw is obviously correct. I'll just repeat what you draw first in the Jamboard. Now I need you to see the Jamboard though. I
Okay.
need you to see the Jamboard. Okay, are you seeing the Jamboard? Let me confirm.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good. Now, let me explain what is going on. Now, what you're drawing is correct, but he goes one level beyond. Okay, he goes to tell you that there are two ways to draw this triangle, or in fact, there are more than one triangle. Let me explain that part. Okay, but he never stated that clearly, which is the part which is confusing to me. Now, here is correct. What I'm trying to say is, isn't it possible that 12 is like that? I'll call this C number 1 and I'll call this C number 2. Think carefully. Is it possible?
Yeah.
Can you draw that? Usually you'll take a compass to help you. This is actually constant. Do you have a compass? Oh, never mind. Just find the 12 there. Just find the same exact length. Right? Your length is original. No. Your original length is not 12. Just find out your original length. Your original length is... No, your original length is not 12. Your original length is... Measure the 12. Your 12 is not 12. Measure the AC. Measure the AC. Measure the AC. Okay, measure. Your original 12 is 9.8. So you just find another 9.8 for yourself. Okay, find another 9.8 the other way. Move in, and find another 9.8. Okay, and where's your 9.8? Your 9.8 is closer. There you go. That's another 9.8. There. Yeah, that's another 9.8. So you try to do that, and then you have another 12 lah. 9.8, yeah, around there. Yeah, around there lah, roughly there. Okay. Go, draw. Stephanie, okay, draw. This way. Okay. And then you call that 12 also. You call that 12, and you call that another C. So C1, C2 lah, just to differentiate, just like what the question is saying. And now you fulfill the criteria of 15, 12, and 40 degree. You didn't draw it wrongly. You have two options. This is what the question is trying to teach you, but it doesn't seem to explain it clearly.
Okay.
Now,
So
if you don't understand,
so I just find the other angle based on this new drawing.
yeah, that means you have two answers, something like that.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay, give it a try. Give it a try. Okay, for your phrasing, Abigail, so this is fine, but you need to mention what they want to hear, right? They want to mention the, moment is F times D, correct? Perpendicular. So that smaller force still give you the same moment because of the longer distance. They want you to say something like that. They want you to say something along the line. Okay, it's the same moment, same turning effect. Or because it's longer, it can be smaller because, again, same moment, something like that. Smaller force, longer distance, same moment, something like that. They want you to say that. If that makes some sense?
Yes.
Okay, the understanding is fine. They just want you to, say certain things. Now, Stephanie, are you going to find the next angle or no? The question is, can you do it? This is always the harder part. Can you find the other one? Most people can only find one. That's the issue.
I think I can find the other one. I just need to think
Okay.
first.
Good. Start from the part one. Part one already gives you two answers. That's the challenge. That is exactly the challenge.
Okay.
Okay. Think carefully. If you're stuck, don't wait too long. Let me help you, right? Because, last tuition before exam.
Okay.
Abigail, can I confirm that you're not stuck right now?
Wait, I'm just checking something.
Of course. Now, Abigail, for the Sunday one, 4:30, is it okay?
Sure.
Okay, I just. Stephanie, are you okay?
Yeah, I can do. I figured
You
it out
sure?
already.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured it
How?
out.
Tell me. How? Yeah, okay. How? Tell me. This is the part which is confusing for most people. But your AMAT student, this is basically AMAT in action. I was hoping that you will recognize AMAT here, lah. Just a little bit of AMAT. I was hoping. Just
I
a
don't
little bit
know
of AMAT.
because is it 180 minus something?
Yes, has your teacher taught you the quadrant 1, quadrant 2, all science teacher are crazy kind of thing?
No, they never teach me.
Have you entered trigonometry in AMAT? It's a totally different trigonometry.
In A math,
AMAT, yes, AMAT.
additional math.
Yes, additional math,
No,
trigonometry.
we haven't studied trigonometry in additional math.
That's why. Sorry. Sorry. This will exist in the trigonometry AMAT. So never mind.
So that means like
Now,
this one, I don't think this will be tested in E-math though, if like that.
oh, it does. This particular 180 minus is tested in EMAT all the time. All the time.
But then
They
how are we
really
supposed to
like
do
it.
it without A-math?
Oh, I mean, no. I mean, the concept is sharpened in AMath. In EMath, they just introduce you as, you got to do this, okay? You know, something like that. That's what they say, lah. Right? That's what they say. So let me put it this way. Okay? Please look at the Jamboard. Okay, I'll introduce the concept. I'll introduce the concept, the EMath way, okay? The EMath way. The EMath way is something like this, okay? Yo, I know that 40 is not equal to 140. I know that. Okay, everybody knows that 40 is acute, 180 is obtuse. Everybody knows that they are not the same. Okay. However, EMAT states, if you sign, they basically become the same. When you cosine, they are slightly different. Let me confirm that you know this or you don't know this.
No, I didn't know this.
Okay, take your calculator.
Wait, where's my... Anyway. Where's my calculator? Shit. Okay.
Okay, now again, let's confirm 40 is not 140. Yeah, I agree. Okay, one acute, one obtuse, but you must have sine 40. Is it the same as sine 140?
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Now, how about cosine? They're slightly different.
Yep, slightly different, like positive, negative.
Okay, which you can write down like this, minus, like that, or the other minus also can. Now, this needs to make sense first.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, now, as far as teaching, usually EMAT just stops here. Ta-da! Like that. Okay, so far so good. That's how your EMAT teaches you. Now, I will set up in general. So in general, give me a random angle, which is not very nice.
86.
Okay, 86 degree, everybody agrees, is not equal to the obtuse version. It's an acute version, right? What's the obtuse version?
180 minus 86, is it?
Which is 114.
94.
Correct? Sorry, 90. Why am I talking about 94? So everybody agrees that 86 is not 94. One is acute, one is obtuse. Okay, agree. But sine 86 is equal to sine 94. Guaranteed. Cosine 86 equals to, minus cosine, and yada. The point is all these three is correct. Okay, that's the point. Okay?
Can.
It applies to everywhere. Now, in this case, they forget to mention one thing. They always teach this and then they stop. It's very confusing to me. They should teach you the effect of all this. The effect is when you sine inverse, that's the effect. That's the problem. Now, like this. Please press sign 140. Please press sign 140 on your calculator. And then you're gonna sine inverse answer. Sine inverse answer
Sine inverse answer
equal to
40.
not 140. Isn't that annoying?
Yeah.
It's not 140. It's 40. He gives you the 40. He will
Yeah.
never give you the 140. Do you understand now? When you sine inverse something, he will always give you the acute answer, not the obtuse answer, even though it is possible that it is also obtuse.
Oh, yeah.
Now that is what I'm trying to teach you. So one more time. All this becomes 0.64 something. The problem with calculator is sine inverse 0.64 only gives you 40 and does not give you 140. That's the problem. That is the problem they are trying to teach you. They just never make it clear. The calculator will give you acute. You gotta know there is another obtuse answer. You gotta know. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
When you sine inverse and you get 53.4, automatically they teach you, you should be thinking, hey, this is acute. Find the obtuse. Two answers.
So to
One
find the
from
obtuse
calculator.
is
Yes.
just 180 minus the
Acute.
acute angle,
Minus
right?
acute, which is correct, which is makes sense, right? Simple, right? Simple.
Yeah, simple
But you
enough.
have to remember to do it. That's what they're teaching you. The method is very simple, but do you remember to do it or not? That's what I'm teaching you. You
Okay,
have to
can.
remember.
Yes.
One more time. What's the limitation of the calculator?
It only gives you the acute angle. So you need to
He
remember
never gives,
So you need to remember the 180 minus the acute angle. Because there's
which is
another
the
angle.
obtuse. Correct. And therefore, the answer key now makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. And then you continue below there. You continue below. Abigail, can I confirm, are you okay?
I'm stuck, I think.
With part C, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, time to teach you another thing about work. So remember, I teach you the first meaning of work. The first meaning of work in physics is it's not effort. It's effort combined with result, which is it combined with the distance moved. Okay, that's how they value work. If you don't have any movement, sorry, no work. So far, so good.
Yes.
The second thing they teach you is, I don't even know whether they teach you this, but I have to teach you this. When you're done, then when you're ready, then you listen to me. You finish first. Looks like you can do D. Now, Stephanie, not to waste time, but do you want to do the second option? It will probably happen in exam one of the question. One of the question will test you on this. Make sure you understand, and then let's move on to the cosine rule, which is the harder one.
Yeah, I actually typed inside the calculator already. I just didn't write it down.
Okay, are you happy with this question? Are you okay? You sure?
Yeah, can.
Okay, right. Then let's move on to cosine rule if you can.
Okay.
Okay, Doldor, please, Abigail, just to remind you, Doldor is your friend here. Your friend is Doldor. I guess that's also great. Okay, that's also great. Sure. Okay, good. Okay, you have the hypotenuse. Then what do you do? You do not know the resistive force. Am I correct?
Yes.
You're supposed to calculate. Okay, the way you calculate it, you must need the second understanding of work. Okay, are you ready? This is already correct, but you cannot continue. Yeah, it depends on C. Now, let me describe to you the work that they like more. They like this work more than the definition, the first definition. The first definition is work is equal to effort times distance moved. The second definition they like even better. This is the harder one to teach. word talks about energy going in or energy going out. This is the most difficult thing to teach. Listen to me. Listen to me, eh? Listen to me. Many people don't get this until A level. A bit sad, a bit sad. Okay, then we're not learning physics, we're just memorizing things. Stephanie, I want you to do question 3A if you can immediately, if you can. If you cannot, I'm okay. But if you can, 3A immediately.
Oh, so just do question 3A.
If you can, try. That's
Okay.
more exam level. It's more exam level.
Okay.
Okay, right. So Abigail, gotta talk about money, okay? Money. Do you have your own savings account?
Yes.
You also have your own wallet. Am I correct?
Yes.
I'm going to pretend you're a very rich person, okay? In your savings account, let's pretend that you have $10,000. Would that be okay?
Okay.
If this is less than you have, you don't have to tell me. That means you're really rich, okay? If this is more, we pretend, okay? Now, in your wallet though, how do I say that? How much money do you usually put in your wallet? People are comfortable with a certain value. What's the value?
30.
Okay, $30 is enough for you every day. You feel safe, right? Safe. Okay, one more thing, there is your parents. Okay, now, parents is also where your money may come, right? Now, what's the best thing? Which one is the best thing? Your wallet is the best thing, your saving account is the best thing, or your parents is the best thing right now in terms of money?
Parents.
Why? Tell me why.
Because I get my money from them.
Correct. And they never ask you for money, in fact. That's the best thing. Okay. The money in your wallet will always disappear one. Correct? It never increases. It always decreases and then you will top it up. That's just a function of wallet. For other people to, to take your money by, giving you stuff. I guess that's the function of the wallet. Right? The function of savings is a bit different. Why do you have a savings account? May I ask?
To save money to use when needed.
Let me put it another way. It is not meant to be used daily, right?
Yeah.
Wallet daily use, savings not daily use, later one day. Okay, and that's I agree. Now, I want you to now think about savings as GPE, gravitational potential energy. Potential energy is your saving. Wallet is your kinetic energy. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay. You have an ATM to connect them. Isn't it correct? The connection between your wallet and your savings are called ATM line.
Yes.
If you want to put in money from your wallet to your saving, maybe after ang pao, right? Maybe after ang pao, you go to ATM. Okay. Now, have you ever withdrawn money from your savings account?
Not yet.
Oh dear. Okay, I want you to imagine the experience of withdrawing it for a certain purpose. Please imagine a purpose where you will withdraw money from your account. Please imagine that. Tell me,
Yeah.
what is that purpose? Tell me, what's the purpose?
Top
You
up
walk
my
to the ATM, top up your what? Sorry? Top up your?
top up my bus card.
That's fine. That's fine. Top up your bus. Okay, top up your bus card. I'll consider your bus card to be part of your wallet, if that makes some sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie, are you stuck? Sorry, Stephanie, you seem very. Stephanie, are you okay?
Sorry, just now I'm just a little tired just now.
Yes, I noticed that today, Stephanie. You are tired today, isn't it? Am I correct?
Yeah, low energy for some reason.
Do you need rest? Do you need rest?
But I just rested just now. That's why I suddenly I also don't know why I suddenly become low energy.
No, because you're mentally tired. Exam, you're mentally tired. You're mentally tired. Are you
Maybe.
sure you can continue? Are you sure? And that's normal. Please, Stephanie. Everybody's mentally tired during exam. That's normal. You
Yeah,
sure you
it's
can
just
continue?
I finished chemistry WH3 and everything and other WH3. So
See what I mean? Correct. Must be because of the exam. Must be normal, Stephanie. Normal.
yeah, but
You think you can continue?
I'm trying to focus lah. That's all I can, That's all I can do.
For now, yeah. For now. Okay. For now.
Yeah. It's another
Okay, I'm
half
with
an
you.
hour anyway.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay. But I will stop asking questions now that I know that you're tired. Okay. I will not push you that much lah, just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. Okay, good. A good job on the exams. Okay, Stephanie. Good job.
Thank you.
Abigail, now the work. I promise you to talk about work. Now imagine the energy as money, okay? Imagine as the energy as money. Now you have in your savings, which is gravitational potential energy, 10,000 joule, which is quite a lot. And you have in your wallet kinetic energy, joule also. Okay, we are talking about money in terms of joule. Energy is money. So far, so good?
Yes.
When you withdraw from your account GP into KE, you always do that, right? We always convert GP into KE. That's just a normal thing, right? Correct? Normal
Yes.
thing. We withdraw. When we withdraw, we are withdrawing joules also. That makes sense. I hope. Okay, I'm withdrawing 100 joule, right? So I am now with 900, and now I'm supposed to have 130 joule. So far, so good.
Yes.
This withdrawal is work. Let me state this very carefully. This withdrawal is work, according to physics. Don't know where that comes from, but this is work. Let me state this very quickly. Withdrawal is done by somebody, correct? In this case, you have the bank card, right? You are doing the withdrawal of 100 joule, and that is considered work. This is the guy or the girl or the person doing the withdrawal. There, that guy, you. A withdrawal is a movement from one energy to another energy, from one account to another account. Always somebody is doing it. In this case, a force is doing it. Always. I hope the parallel makes some sense right now. So far, so good?
Yes.
The reverse is also true. If I put in money $50 because I feel I withdraw too much, I go back and put it in. That's also work done. No matter the direction, as long as there's a transfer of energy from one to another, that is work done by somebody. The proof is there is a force doing it. Let me show what it means. When the gravitational potential energy becomes kinetic energy, the guy doing it is, well, gravity lah. Gravity, look, that's the force. When kinetic energy becomes gravitational potential energy, there's also another guy doing the work. Who is the guy? A force. That's the force. See, the force is pushing the carriage up. See, some guy is converting kinetic energy into gravitational potential energy. Some guy, the force. That is also work. It's much easier for you to imagine climbing up as work. Climbing up is an effort with a distance. That's the work. That's why they call that work. Please acknowledge that when you climb up, you are changing kinetic to potential, gravitational potential, and that's why it's called work. See, I told you. So far, so good?
Yes.
It's just that the other way is also called work. They don't care. Both are transactions. Both are movement of energy, and whenever there's a movement of energy, that is a work. They have a good reason to say this, but they never explain it clearly. They do have a good reason. At least I can tell you that. Okay? Am I okay so far?
Okay.
Okay, now, let me explain the last thing. Okay, we still have time. Now, from your parent to your wallet, that's also work. Okay. Why? Because your parent, let's just say your parent is chemical potential energy. Okay. It's a different kind of storage. Okay. Your parents give you money. The proof is your wallet increase without decreasing your savings. That's the best thing about parents' money. Your savings is not touched, your wallet increase.
Yes.
Okay. Guess what? Your parents' wallet decrease lah. Correct or not? Everything is balanced. Everything is balanced. Actually, in reality, your parents' wallet decreases, your wallet increases. It's just their kinetic energy to you. And that is also work. Who is doing the work? The parent. The parent is transferring money to you, transferring energy to you, doing some sort of force. That is also work. No matter what type the transfer is, as long as there's a transfer, work, work, work. Okay? Can?
Can.
Yeah? Last one. Last one. There is a transfer going on every day between you and, well, somebody else. Somebody else. Who is that somebody else? I don't know. The canteen lady lah. I don't know. The canteen lady lah. The bus driver lah. Others. Others. That's the function of a wallet, isn't it? The function of wallet is to facilitate the transfer between your money to their wallet. Am I correct? That's how it works. This is also work done by you also. Okay, clear, yeah? Clear, yeah? Can, yeah? Now, friction is the other guy. Friction. Friction. Friction is the one that transfers money from your wallet to the other guy. Friction. Okay, if there is no wallet, if there's no friction, tendency-wise, your wallet stays the same. If there is no friction, your wallet never decrease kinetic energy. Correct or not? Friction, no friction, kinetic energy does not decrease. Usually lah. Usually. Am I correct? So there is a parallel here. The friction is the one doing the transfer outside. Now, in this situation, this question is rather difficult because the transfer that's happening here, what's the transfer that's happening here? Is from kinetic energy to GPE, am I correct? And to heat, based off friction. There, your wallet is losing some money in the form of heat. But your wallet is also transferring money to your account. That's not losing money. That's just transferring back into account.
Yeah.
Okay, clear? Everything is clear, yeah? Now, every one of this transfer will be called work. Now, this is work to transfer to GPE, and this is a different work against friction. Yeah? Work done against resistive force. So he's talking about this transfer instead of the other transfer. So far, so good?
Yes.
Now, do you know why they first ask you, hey, this is your wallet. Okay, this is your wallet. And then in your original state, your account is 0, correct? And then they ask you to calculate, oh, your account now becomes this. Okay, your account now becomes that. Why do they ask you to calculate the wallet at the start and the account at the end? Why do they ask you to do that? Stephanie, are you okay so far? Just checking. You seem okay, but just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. If you can do this kind of thing, good.
I
Just
think
make sure you
can
check
do
the answer.
cosine rule. Cosine rule actually not that bad as long as you memorize like the formula of cosine rule.
True. The difficult part is the application. It's not.
Yeah.
So, and it seems like it's fine for now. It seems fine.
I think so
Right,
far
maybe
I'm doing it so far I'm doing it correctly, I think.
finish this one and check the answer key, and then we'll move on. That means it's not hard enough. Okay, that means your foundation is strong but not hard. Finish this one, check. No, Abigail, are you stuck?
Yes.
Okay, now imagine your wallet has $1,000, which is quite a lot, right? Ang pao. Okay, 1,000, okay? Okay. At the end of the Chinese New Year, your account was 0 at the start. At the end, suddenly you have $950 in your account, but your wallet is 0. Hey, what happened? What's the conclusion here? Hey, what happened? What happened? What happened? I thought originally your wallet is 1,000, and then your account 950, but your wallet is 0. Hey, what happened?
Transfer the money from the wallet to the bank.
No, I know. But remember, your wallet has 1,000. You transfer to the bank, it becomes 950. Wait a minute. What happened? Did the
It's-
bank take 50? Remember, you start with ang pao 1,000, you transfer to the bank. Good idea, save 950. Hey, wait, what happened? How come it's only 950?
You spend the remaining $50 on other things.
Simple, right? That's what we would normally do lah. Yeah, save a lot, spend a little. It's okay. Wow, buy something you like lah, whatever lah. Whatever. Okay, $50 you spend. Don't you get what I mean? Don't you get what I mean?
Yes.
Your wallet is 27,000. Your account only 24,600. What's the conclusion? You use some money to buy something. Okay, what is the amount of money here? Now, this 2475, Abigail, does this 2475 have anything to do with the resistive force?
I think so.
Well, what is the answer then? Very good, because work done simply means the transfer. The transfer, in this case, to other people. You can say you lose this money. That's not true. You didn't lose the money. You just spend the money to pay for something else. Transfer, transfer, pay now, transfer. Hey, can I pay with pay now, transfer? Something like that. The work done against resist force is the same thing as I transfer some of my money to somebody else in the form of heat, if you like. There, that is the answer. So far, so good?
Yes.
Does this have anything to do with part D?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead. Stephanie, are you stuck here? Stephanie, can I confirm? You should be stuck here, by the way. The calculator should say
Yeah, I'm
math error.
stuck already. Because it
Yeah.
says math error.
Correct. And it is because you do the very surprisingly the same mistake. Okay, so watch it. Your cosine rule above is correct. Your cosine rule below is wrong. It's very weird. Let me show you why. Now this is the same mistake as last time. Don't block your working. Don't block your working.
Oh.
Okay. Now, Stephanie, you are tired right now. I have to tell you something that doesn't sound very good. I still have to tell you, okay? Just take it. Just take it head first. Okay, I'm not trying to make you feel worse, but I have to tell you. Okay, in the Jamboard, yeah, in the Jamboard. Next page. Next page. Okay. Now, Stephanie, just take the hit, okay? Take the hit, okay? Don't feel too bad about it. This
Okay.
part is correct. This part is the mistake. This is the exact same mistake as last time. Exact same mistake. You did something exactly the same mistake. It would be nice if you could figure out yourself. That's the way to redeem. Then you don't have to feel so bad. You are repeating the same mistake as last time.
Yeah, this is fine. No wonder I made careless mistake.
Yes. What is the mistake? What is the mistake? Okay, done. And
I think you're supposed
yeah,
to the left side. I mean 14.282 square minus the minus
yeah,
14
yeah,
square minus
yeah.
21 square
Correct,
first.
correct, correct,
Now
correct,
that you divide by
correct,
the negative. Yeah, sorry, Ja.
correct, correct. No problem. Good, good. Same mistake, but you redeem yourself. Good for you. Now, Abigail, after you understand, things becomes easy. Why am I telling you all this? For all the long explanation here, this kind of thinking works every time. This is what they like to teach. This is what they like to test. The working itself is very easy. The understanding, many people don't understand. The way I explain to you, if you can accept, it's going to work for you until next time, until year 6, if you like. If you want until JC take physics, this also works.
Yes.
Okay. Just test this out in the next question, right? This kind of understanding should work very well. Now, if you like, you can move on.
Okay.
I will take something first, yeah, guys. Abigail, are you stuck?
Um. Okay.
Okay, now remember what I teach you about work done. Work done has two meanings in physics. The first one is
Result.
no. Effort times result. As in result, so effort times distance, lah, right? Effort times distance. You can think about it this way. Hey, wait, the brick is moving, right? So maybe you can think of it. Okay, maybe that's what he wants. Maybe that's what he mean by work, lah. So far so good. Maybe.
Yes.
But I also teach you the second meaning, which is more popular. To be fair, they like that meaning even more. What is the second meaning of work?
Transfer.
Transfer from whatever to whatever.
Yes.
So, for example, if you see an increase in your bank account, should you suspect what should you suspect? Should you just accept it? A sudden increase in your bank account.
No.
You should be very careful.
Yes.
Don't just receive anybody's money. You must think like this. Hey, I didn't do this. Who's transferring for me? Better check my mom and dad. If my mom and dad is the one transferring to me, I'm happy lah. I just ask them, hey, why do you give me money? I'm happy with that. If not your mom and your dad, they better report like, hey, what is going on here? Who is transferring the money? Okay. Do I make any sense? I'm trying to hint you this question, The brick is suddenly up there. Shouldn't you talk about transfers? Hey, what's going on here? What, how come the brick suddenly go up? Okay, who did that? Who did that? What's the transfer? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then please calculate the work done. It's very obvious that the gravitational potential energy is increasing. Obvious, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you consider that some form of transfer and therefore some form of work?
Yes.
Okay. Stephanie, have you checked the answer key?
Huh? I checked the answer key already.
Okay, good, good. Just making sure.
It's correct already.
Good, good, good. Um, why are you doing cosine 20 equals to, oh, you're using Tokaso. Okay, I totally agree with you. Tokaso is great.
Yeah, because I thought you need to find CE first, then after that, then you can find X.
Which is a very great thing.
Okay, done.
Okay, Abigail, I'm gonna, for 3 marks, this is suspiciously short, lah, correct? Even though physics working is short, 3 marks by your experience cannot be that simple one, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, what is this thing? The first one? What is the first one?
Uh, Never mind.
Yeah, as of now, you get 0 marks. Just say, correct your mistakes.
Please God.
Okay, all right. I understand the 3 now. Okay, so I guess we'll cancel that. So again, tell me what's 3?
Gravitational potential.
Energy. Now, in general, in the middle of working, you don't need units, lah. But at the end, you need units, lah. So just to make it clear, this is joule. Am I correct?
Yes.
Because when we see joule, it's money. A joule is money, and therefore joule is also potentially work. Because work also joule, money, money. Now, GPE is 3. Okay, I get it. No problem. Is this the final answer? Oh, this one's the final answer. Okay, now, this, I'll tell you what this means. This means that every brick is moving 15 centimeter upward. Every brick. Is that what you want? Think carefully. Don't say you don't know. You have eyes to see. You're saying that every brick is moving up by 15 centimeter. Except the final one, which is fine. You have 8 bricks. I can understand. Every big is moving up 15 centimeter. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Stephanie, Stephanie, are you okay? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I found
You're
X.
done
I
with
found
E, right?
X already. I found X
Good.
already. I just need to find Y.
Oh, okay. When you're done, let's do the next page, okay? Okay, then don't do F yet.
Next page. Okay.
After Y, yeah. So, Abigail, again, one more time, you have eyes to see. Moving everybody 15 centimeter up, is it going to be the same as this?
No.
If it is not the same, then maybe you have gotten 1 mark, maybe. Okay, interesting, I guess. Okay, do question 8. Just question 8. Question 8, Stephanie, question 8. Question 8.
Okay, noted.
Okay, just question 8 and it will be enough. Abigail, are you stuck?
Yes.
This is part of your weakness, maybe. I'm not sure. It feels like Abigail. It feels like even though you're comfortable with your foundation, it's quite clear that you are comfortable with the foundation. And you can definitely understand what I'm trying to explain. That's a good thing. But if the question does something unfamiliar to you, you will almost certainly, for the lack of better word, yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but for lack of better word, I think when a question is very unfamiliar, you will give up immediately. Almost immediately, though. Almost, not immediately. So. If you want to, if you just want to pass, your understanding is more than enough. That one I can tell you. You won't fail one. You won't fail. If you just get enough understanding, physics, chemistry definitely can pass. Understanding is enough. Plus, you seem to be able to memorize certain definition, which is totally great. That will give you even more marks. So definitely more than pass. The issue is when you start to face something slightly unfamiliar. For example, from here to here, definitely this is unfamiliar. Definitely.
Yes.
Now you have two ways to approach this, okay? You have two ways. Your approach is not bad. Your approach is say, this is unfamiliar, okay? Let me give up because there's a good reason to it. What's the good reason? The good reason is this will not happen again in exam 1. This is that kind of question. Once they ask, they will not repeat it. They will try to invent something new. Okay, like maybe 1/3 of the question you see in exam will feel some sort of new because that's exactly what they're trying to do. But 2/3 feels slightly familiar. Oh, I've seen the slope. Okay, no matter how complicated, you can do it. That's your strength. The slope question is very common and they really like to repeat that. You got it.
Hi,
This
Cher.
one, they won't repeat.
I
Okay.
now checking
Oh,
the
you got,
answer key.
yes.
I now
Oh,
checking
you
the
got the
answer key.
obtuse. Oh, you got the obtuse angle. Oh, you got it. Okay, okay, good, good.
Yeah, I finished already. Can I leave?
Yes, Stephanie, have a good rest. I'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. So Abigail, is that the route you want? I can tell you one more time. Even though you understand this question, there isn't much effect on the exam itself because they won't repeat this kind of question.
Oh,
The slope one, they will repeat, and then I see you work. Hey, you're good. Okay, good. Then I never complain because I know you can do it when exam comes. The slope one, they will repeat. Good for you, lah. Good for you. This one, not like that. So that's the first approach. Is that the approach that you want to take, so to speak?
no, can't you just like explain it?
Then here's the second problem with just explaining it. Okay, it will also not have any effect on your exam. Even though, of course, you learn something, but you won't learn the fact that, oh, this is going to be familiar, so it's going to repeat in exam. I told you before, right? 2/3 will be familiar, 1/3 will feel new. This is the new type, so they won't repeat. What's the point? I ask you, Abigail. What's the point of learning something that you know won't repeat?
Okay.
I mean, I can just explain to you, lah. Of course, I can. I know how to do that. But what's the point?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Do you see a point besides the fact that, hey, this is going to happen in exam? No, 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 it's not. It's not. It's not. I can guarantee it's not. I've seen too many exam questions already. Is there a point of me explaining to you, except that, just to relieve that stress? Like, it's a bit stressful that you cannot do it. Then I relieve that stress to you. Is that the point?
Yes.
Then why tuition? Because even though I relieve the stress for you, still not going to be helpful in exam. It's the point of tuition to simply relieve your stress. Of course, I'm very happy to do that, by the way. But is that the point?
No.
Okay, then is there another point that you can see if, you can do this question?
What?
Not going to help in exam. Listen to me carefully, Abigail. This determines your exam. You have problem with exams, correct? Can I say
Yes.
that? You have problem with exam. You don't have too much problem with your study habit. Your study habit is okay lah. Because why? Because you're not a lazy person. You have work ethic. That's your strength. You have work ethic and you want to complete your work. And you ask help if you don't know. Those are good stuff. Things that will carry you in life. Not just physics. It's good. But you have problem with exam. If that's the problem you're trying to solve, how should you approach this question? If I just help you straightforward, will it help you in exam or not?
No.
So how should I help you? How should I help you? So that you can benefit in exam, especially on the questions that look unfamiliar. They will always exist. Okay, not gonna make your life too difficult. Let me just confirm one more thing. We just confirm. Your work ethic is good, right? That's what I can see, okay? You try to do your homework, you try to understand whatever they're taught, you try to prepare the best. That one I can see. Okay, you're not a lazy person. To me, you're not. Okay, that one I can see. Plus, you have a good mind. You can actually understand many things. That as far as I can tell, that is true. Good work ethic, good mind. Okay, thank God. Do you have an assumption that if you just study enough question, all question in exam will feel familiar? Do you have that assumption?
No.
Then what do you expect from exam? All familiar, all unfamiliar, half-half? I don't know.
Half.
That's fair. Let's say half familiar, half not. So you have problem with the unfamiliar questions. Am I correct?
Yes.
Then is your approach on the familiar question and the unfamiliar question exactly the same?
No. Well,
Then what's the difference here? Because you asked me for the familiar one, I'll give you. The previous question is familiar. Okay, you better know this. Okay, I'll just tell you because you can just keep copying the effort. Can what? Okay, that's your work ethic. This one cannot directly copy in the future. How? If you have nothing to copy during exam, hey, this is unfamiliar question. I cannot directly copy. How are you going to solve that problem? How are you going to solve that exam problem? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a problem here. Just tell me if I assume yourself wrongly. Okay. I was thinking that you hope, even though the question is unfamiliar, if you could just get enough practice, it will become more familiar exam. You say no, but my feeling is like that. My feeling is that. But because you ask for the answer, you ask how to do it, then you hope that you can apply that. But in exam, you will always land in an unfamiliar situation because the way the question is made. There is that problem. If I'm not making any sense, I'll just tell you the answer. Am I making any sense to you?
no.
Then I'll just tell you the answer. All right? I'll just tell you the answer. You think of the block as moving 15 centimeter. Yeah, that's true for this guy lah. So I'm gonna slash this guy. Let me confirm. The second block moves up by 15 centimeter, correct?
Yes.
The third block, need I say more? I'm already going very close to just solving it everything for you. How about the third block? How much does it move up?
30.
And the fourth block?
Well, plus 15.
I mean, you get what I mean. Is that enough here?
Yes.
Now, couldn't you have figured that out yourself, Abigail? What do you think about your own ability? Could you have figured it out yourself? Yes or no?
I don't know.
Don't say don't know. Yes or no? Yes, you can. If you think hard enough, I guess, whatever. Or no, no matter how much I try, I will not be able to figure it out myself. Yes or no?
Just I didn't notice.
Could you have noticed? Now, you didn't notice is a very common problem. That's everybody's problem. Lah. Fair. That's fair. That's fair. But it's not a very difficult thing in my eyes. If it is a very difficult thing for you, I acknowledge that and I will always therefore help you. If this is an insurmountable problem, you simply cannot figure it out by yourself. You cannot notice it. Then it is my job to help you the best that I can. Just remember, I don't exist in exam room. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Still, it is my job to help you outside exam. I just wonder sometimes, what's the point? If it is the type of question that won't repeat, what's the point? Just to relieve your current stress, not helping you in exam or something like that. Now, if you say that you won't be able to notice that by yourself, then I concede. My job is to help you every time. Yes or no? Don't say don't know. That's a cop out.
No.
Then, because you cannot figure this out yourself, I should help you every time. And that's fair. All right. Now, have I given you enough hint?
Yes.
Then could you do it? Before you continue, let me point out, yeah. Be careful here.
I only have one bullet and one target. That's it. Yeah, bullseye. I never miss it.
Sí. Udah. Kok nggak pakai sayur?
Nanti saya udah habis.
Oh iya.
Yeah, this one, even the reflection can see. Also, I want to see, right? It's so bright, the buildings nearby is light up also. My friend Nathan say way too bright. I say it's a little bit too bright. It's not a little bit bright, it's way too bright. No, actually it's way too bright. Even though the reflection can
Oh, yeah. Good. Wait. So let me confirm. The 135 comes from
The height.
sorry. Is there a point in doing 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24?
I cannot see. Then you see, then I found sorry. I got the see that. I got the
Can we just move on?
There is nothing to move on. It's already past time.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll see you next week. Ritzel,
Ya,
hari ini kayaknya udah selesai ya.
ya,
Oke.
oke.
Oke. Untuk minggu ini berarti udah selesai. See you minggu depan ya.
Ya, bye.
Dah.
Dah.